Welcome everybody to day 4 of the World Series watch party. I'm your host, Dontrelle Willis. Any questions you have, hit me on D-Train MLB. And with my supporting cast, my point guard, Mike Davis over here, and the GOAT right here, Jonny Gomes. It should be a fun one today, baby.
Start today on the bump. Quick little stat about him. Patrick Corbin is the first player ever to have more than 3 starts and more than 4 relief appearances in one postseason.
Healing.
And that's something you're actually can relate to just a little bit. How will that impact him on the bump?
Well, we'll see if he can have his stamina out there as well as his feel, his command of his fastball as well as his slider. Everybody knows his slider is his bread and butter, one of the nastiest pitches. But I want to see him be able to command not only the inner half to the right-handers, but outside to open it up as well.
Yeah, that fastball in the outer half does open up that slider. If you can get guys reaching on that outer half or looking out there, that backdoor slider, most swing and misses in all of the game on that slider.
Let's go ahead and let's get a quick question in before the action gets real fun. What are your thoughts about teams using an opener a la the Rays?
I mean, I like it, especially if you're able to train guys in the minor leagues to be able to get up every couple of days and do that, especially if you have a guy you trust to be able to go to the lineup maybe one time and set up everybody else. But it's tough for the hitters to see a different arm every time they come out, and it keeps guys off balance, and it seems like the Rays have perfected it so far.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's interesting. Kind of similar to the shift. If the shift didn't work, it wouldn't be done. All right, so you talk about the opener. The opener is yet to have a postseason win, has yet to have a World Series win. So with that being said, it's kind of interesting. I like it to get you to the playoffs,
to
limit your innings, to get your guys down, maybe skip a start for one of your horses, save some bullets for them. But until it wins a postseason game, until one of those guys hold a trophy, I ain't buying into it.
Full count on Springer. Foul ball.
Get Springer going right here. You know, when he goes, they go. Has some pop and some speed and some aggression. You know, when they struggle, it's mostly at him at the top.
And the Stros are actually 38-11 against lefties that start. Most in baseball this year.
Yeah, 38 wins, the most in all baseball right here. But you're going against the GOAT of the slider right here. He's not one of those 38, I'll tell you that right now. So he's got that elevated fastball right there.
I like that. He tried to go out in the way, you know, and that's what I mean by the right-handers are going to see a lot of pitches that come into them, and, you know, that tends to play into their strengths, especially the second and third times around. But if you're able to throw and change their eye level and steal some strikes away, that's going to be tough to cover Corbin, you know, east and west.
Yeah, so we were talking about the velocity differential last night with that fastball and that changeup. This guy's eye level and disappearing slider like that. Boy, I tell you what, last night it was tight in the beginning, but old Corbin gets that call. You're going to have to pack a lunch. This is El Nastio right here.
You know what? That was off, but it was a pitcher's pitch. You know what I mean? Well executed, well received. We'll see. Johnny's absolutely right. If he gets that call, man, it's going to be a long night for the Astros.
And it's actually the exact opposite of what was happening last night.
Yeah. Very tight zone last night, but we'll see, man. It get a little chilly in D.C. They might want to go home, so we'll see.
Got to fight the rain, right, gentlemen?
Yeah, we got the weatherman here. He'll let us know what's going on. Yeah.
See, I like that fastball. Even though that's a hit, you're going to have that corner, that side of the plate. Now, the shift, because Altuve pulls a lot, but that's like a routine ground ball if they play regular shift.
Yeah, that's a routine ground ball right there, and that's a 0-0 swinging for a knock. You saw Rondon make 3 outs on 0-0, all fly balls right there. This man's hot right there.
Look at this.
Wanted to go. I like that. That's a good pitch.
So, yeah, we kind of get hung up with that box that they put on
right.
But, you know, that was in the box for sure. They had him pulling right there. So you are going to bring that shortstop over a little bit because that slider is going to run down and in. It's going to create that lot of ground balls to the left side tonight.
And we were also talking about framing earlier in the series when it came to Kurt Suzuki. Now with Jonny Gomes on the bump, is that going to change just a tad?
I mean, he's one of the best game callers and receivers. That's why he's still in the big leagues. Can run into a baseball once in a while, but this guy knows his staff. He made a living off those guys in Cleveland and made those guys better and really pushed them. They trusted him out there, and that's exactly why he's in the Washington National uniform, and he's doing the same thing.
Yeah, this guy's in his second World Series right now. One in the American League with Cleveland, and then one right here.
There goes Brantley up the middle.
Nice piece of hitting by Brantley right there. a backup slider, little cement mixer as we call it. He's got to be able, Corbin's got to be able to get that ball down and get that tilt. And see, slider's such a field pitch, especially for a left-hander. When your team already knows you use it heavily, they're going to look for it.
There's a lot going on right there. That's a lefty-lefty battle right there. That says a lot about Brantley staying on that slider. There's a reason there's a left-handed specialist in this game. So for Brantley to get that knock right up the middle, seeing him well like that, and here comes number 2 right here. There's 2 sleeping bears in this series. This is one right here. Don't get stuck on that average. The Washington Nationals team and fans do not want this guy to wake up. But then again, on the other side, you got Rondon who's taking a nap.
Yeah.
Someone's going to wake up. Someone's going to wake up, and they're going to change the score.
Who do you think has a better chance of actually waking up between the two?
Well, I'll take my chances with Rondon going against not Corbin, right? Oh, here you go.
They are on him. They're on him in a hurry. I told Big Hurt in the green room, he liked Corbin today. I thought the Astros are going to come in here very confident, especially the way they played last night and stole a game. How do you silence the crowd? By scoring early and often. They're not trying to do too much. They're just hitting the ball where it's pitched. Next man up.
Yeah, you're in a little jam right here. You got the number 5 hole hitter coming up. You've only thrown 5 pitches. You got 2 guys on, 1 out, and a run on the board. That's the 3rd guy in a row swinging 0-0. They're trying to jump him.
Which is a good game plan because they don't want him to get to the slider. So they're going to hunt the fastball. So they're being very aggressive early. Good game plan.
Before getting in this early trouble, how long did you expect Corbin to go?
Oh, this is your game. This is not something where you're on a pitch count. This is your game. They expect him to get through the lineup twice with a lead and get the ball to the 5th and 6th.
It's no secret that there's not much down there in that Washington bullpen. They're fortunate to be here, and that's all behind Strasburg, Max, and this guy. And the reason they are here for a little bit is, like you mentioned earlier, with his relief appearances. Okay, maybe Strasburg, maybe Max comes out of that bullpen tonight with the day off tomorrow. But 3rd, 4th, 5th inning, there ain't much down there.
And on top of that, they paid this man a lot of money. A lot of money to be a stopper. So this is your game.
He's got some traffic on right now, but he's still a ground ball away from getting out of the inning. Ground ball double play, he'll be fine.
The ball smoked.
Oh,
nice
what a
play. Nice play. Oh. Wow. Wow. And that's why that man Rendon's going to make a lot of money. But already up 2-0, only 15 pitches. Uh-oh.
Tell you what, there's 2 L's in this game, leather and lumber. That boy at third's got them both. He's got them both. That ball's torched.
Wow.
What is your reaction as a pitcher on that play? He makes a great diving stop.
Well, you got to be fortunate.
Yeah,
that
could have been 3-0.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a play. You want that effort from the guys behind you. I don't care if it's in the outfield, if it's in the infield. You want guys to run through a wall for you. You know what I mean? So that's a hell of a play, man, but you got to focus. And that's a ground ball. That's what you're trying to do. So get another one, Cat Daddy. Come on, man. We got a lot of ball game left. Let's go.
Also, great hustle by Gurriel on that play.
Great heads up by Brantley, too, to steal that run.
Another one inside.
Yeah, Corbin ain't running, though. He's still pounding strikes. He's only throwing 16. 6-hole guy up. He's only got 1 guy out. But, again, he's still just a ground ball away.
This just turned into an inning where, he gets to the 30s in the pitches. Like Johnny said, there's not a lot of help in that bullpen right now. And it's going to put a lot of pressure on the Nats. And what we talk about, guys, if there's any team that can win a bunch of games in a row, it's the Houston Astros. You know what I mean? They're talented. They're experienced and they're athletic. And that first win yesterday, it takes the breath off. It takes some pressure off. So they're playing with the house's money right now.
Yeah, we talked about it. Houston Astros just needed a crack in that door, and then they'll just go ahead and kick it down.
Let's go to a quick question. I believe we have a question, I'm being told. Hit it. Sean says, would you risk using Scherzer tonight if they need someone to close the game?
Yeah, absolutely. Time is now. Time is now.
Yeah.
I mean, you talk about a difference in the count between 2-1, 3-1, and 2-2. You talk about a difference in wins. Man, every win is important. Tomorrow does not matter. It ain't Game 7, but tomorrow does not matter. Wins are tough to come by, and you got to do anything you can.
You're already sensing that the momentum is shift back into the Houston dugout. all hands on deck. You know what I mean? We got to be able, if you're the Nationals, to be able to steal 1 win, hopefully 2, because if you go back to H-Town, boy, you think it's loud over here, bro. It's going to be loud in Houston on their home turf, and these guys have experience in winning a championship.
Big pitch right here, man. Big pitch.
See, I've been there. You see that little nose sweat in the first? Help me. Help me. That's a good pitch. That's a good pitch.
See, there ain't no reason to complain right now because it's got to go both ways. There ain't no reason to complain. You don't know the zone that well. You ain't hitting 400.
So the
Stay in
really
there. You got to turn on it.
So the ump's really giving him the inside part of that.
Yeah, but he's called it every time.
Plus, he can receive with the best of them. You know what I mean? So there's trust between the catcher and the umpire in the relationship of a, you know, he's like, I'm not going to fool you, baby. I'm going to let you know. Ooh. And see, you know what I'm seeing early? That slider doesn't have that depth change. It's not sharp. It's a cement mixer right now, Donnie. You know what I mean? And you can't throw those type of pitches and swing count. 2-1, 3-2. The hitter wants to be aggressive, and they want to fire. They don't want to sit down looking. So you got to be sharp with the depth change of the slider.
Yeah, he does most of his work with the chase slider. The chase slider is in the zone and out of the zone. His slider right now is in the top of the zone, going right to the middle zone. Velocity differential, but the chase one goes to that back foot on a righty.
Water.
Load him up on the 22nd pitch of the inning.
And what did I? 30's gonna come up like that. We just said it at 15, 16. He's gonna have another batter. Hopefully he gets a ground ball. But if he doesn't, he's easily gonna have 30 in the first inning. Now you're in that bullpen. Everybody's shoes tied up now. Everybody was chilling in that bullpen after a couple hits. Everybody starts to get stretching. Now everybody's shoes tied up. Like, man, we might be up. You know.
Yeah, when you got the pitching coach heading out there in the first, you're like, that's not how we drew it up.
That is one
That's
mound
not
gets it
how
down.
we drew it up.
So there's obviously a whole lot of baseball left. There's only been 1 out. But if somehow the Stros still pull this off, it'll only be the 5th time in a World Series where the road team won every game so far.
It's just fun.
How weird is that, though?
It's baseball, man. You know what I mean? If there's any sport that has quirkiness in it, it's baseball. You know what I mean? And these guys are two titans. They have almost identical records coming all the way into the postseason. So they're not fearful going into each other's house and pushing each other around.
I was talking to a guy in September. He was like, man, this September baseball is awesome. Like the playoff chase, this is great. Try October.
Yeah.
Because you're going to see some stuff you haven't seen all year or ever.
Like Verlander throw that ball off his leg.
Yeah, he shinned himself.
What are you doing looking like train raggedy self?
Chirino 2 for 6 in the World Series already with the bases juiced in the first.
You see that, though? That was a changeup outer half. He's got to be able to rely on that because they already have the scouting report and they already understand the right-handed batters are going to see pitches inner half.
Good pitch right there. He went up 3 knocks already on 0-0 counts. Same plan right there, coming in, swinging 0-0, but it wasn't a strike. Got him chasing. Big victory right here, ground ball double play. 3 more runners left on base, if that's the case.
Tell you what, though, this is a guy you have to respect because if you throw anything down and he barrels it, he could break this game wide open.
Foul pole last night. He touched him.
He touched by an angel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He said, don't forget about me down here in the lineup. I can hit too.
Mm-hmm.
Is Corbin really just focusing on the batter in this and just trying to get a strikeout, or is he trying to get into a double play?
Man, he just trying to get feel and trust of his stuff. He doesn't have feel, and every time he's making a mistake, he's getting punished for it. So it's like, man, I got to find feel. I got to find command. And see, that's what happens. You try to be dirtier. You try to be sharper, and then you overthrow the baseball. You hold the slider too hard, and you spike it. All you're doing is playing into their hands right there. You have to continue to stay loose and just follow the glove, man. But it's easier said than done. I've been there. You get in quicksand, you like, help me. You know what I mean? You need a branch right now. You know what I mean? So, tough position.
If you got any catching fans out there, you watch Gomes tonight behind the dish. Or if you know nothing about catching, watch this guy. You saw those 2 blocks right there? Those are not hard blocks by any means. This guy's a clinic behind the plate.
I like what they're trying to do. They're trying to set it up away because they see the game plan. They see what the Astros are trying to do. You know what I mean? Everything coming in, we're going to hunt it.
Yeah, this is the game within the game, too. I'm sure Corbin was coming out. I want to get ahead. But at the same time, Houston says they don't want you to get ahead, and they're going to jump. So now we have to reverse plans. We got to switch. We got to go Omaha right there.
Double play ball.
Double play. Bam.
That'll help get the crowd back into it just a little bit.
Big. Now we got a game. It's all right. The teammates, the catcher, telling Corbin, all right, now we here. We got to score to win anyway, man. Let's go. All right, we'll focus. We keep them there. We can win this game.
Yes, that's how it is right there. They went Omaha, and started filling it up early. Started going with a change-up for Chase, running it off the middle. Now they got a plan. They're going to reevaluate. Hope they get 2 right here.
And as Johnny was saying, we have no idea what's going to happen in a bullpen game. Not in the World Series.
Hey, they got to come see us, too. They got to come see us, too. You know? This is fun, man. I think the winner of this game wins it all.
Ooh.
I think the winner of this game wins it all.
Johnny, how do you feel about that statement?
It's a big game right here, man. It's a big game.
You predicted that question. Look at that. You predicted that question. Will the winner of tonight's game be the World Series champ in your opinion?
It's been answered. It's got answered.
Check tape.
Yeah.
Check tape.
Check tape. Train don't do rain either.
You don't have a T-shirt contest with that white shirt?
I'll be in my room because I'll be going home. I love you, Janko. I'm going home. I'm going home.
Well, based on the weather report, we shouldn't get rain until around 3 in the morning, and it'll be raining all day Sunday, and it should clear up around 5 o'clock just before first pitch.
Nice and soap. Nice and soap.
I like to think I'm an Al Roker, Dan Rather mix.
If Washington does win this game tonight, you can look at tomorrow's like Game 7. Because Houston 100% wants to go home, and Washington 100% does not want to step foot in that building. Tonight's a big game. They're all big. Tonight's big.
Man, I wish I was playing. I do, man. This is fun, man. Johnny will admit, too, the playoffs are hard to watch. The playoffs are hard to watch, man. You start doing your little towel drills in the backyard, your little dry swings, and then something hurts on your body and tells you to sit your butt down. But you love it. You want to be in the action right here.
All right, I got one for both of y'all right here. We'll start with you, Johnny. I'm going to get real deep, and I apologize for this.
Yeah.
When did you know it was a wrap? It was time to hang it up.
That's a great question.
Yeah. So 2015, I was with the Royals, won the World Series again. Went to the offseason. I mean, there's a human element to the game, man. I mean, you look around, you're like, I'm already the oldest dude. How much more older am I going to be, right? I was fortunate enough to bump into 2 titles. So I decided to get weird, and I took off to Japan. And I went to Japan to take in the baseball out there. And I considered it like a business trip, man. I wanted to expand my baseball IQ, go see what baseball was out there. And coming home, if the phone rang, I would pick it up, but I wasn't calling anyone. So it made it more easy to walk away with a title. I know a lot of guys that are hanging on. Now they're even coaches, chasing that ghost. So it made it easier to walk away with titles.
Train?
I was terrible, so it was easy. Listen, I saw Knebel. I was running my polls, and I saw Knebel throw a 100-mile-an-hour fastball in the bullpen, and I said, I don't have that. It's time to go home. It literally that day. They had 4 guys in the bullpen literally throwing 100, and I literally picked up my jersey, and I called my wife and said, I'm done. Let's go to Astros and celebrate. That's it. I drove right up to 17. I said, and I was at peace with it. You know? Now you see, everyone throws 98. Everyone hits 30 home runs. 40 is the new 30. The game changes, man. But we've been blessed to win titles. We've been blessed to taste champagne and experience good things. And like he says, man, you get to a human element when you have peace with it.
I feel like I was forced out.
A 250 hitter, yeah, you were forced out. Yeah. 250 hitter, yeah. 4 triples, yeah. It'll speak
That's a lower third I can get behind. There we go.
Mike the Show Davis. Okay, all right.
Currently looking for an agent.
I'm not giving you the pip.
D-Train, don't do Rain Willis.
I'm putting that on a jersey. Don't do Rain, bro. Nah.
A respectable
That's
lower third
nasty.
for me finally. Thank you.
Yeah.
1-2 count on Eden.
See, the game changed. Everybody wearing chains now and stuff like that. Remember, man, they rocking ice out
That's
there.
it.
The game
Chains, visible tats,
Yeah.
shiny cleats.
Yeah, they wanted to run you out the game, Johnny,
you
behind
talking about
that.
the show. Hey, got away with that one.
Yeah, he did got away with that one. He spins it well, though, Johnny.
Oh, yeah.
He spins it well, though.
I still don't understand wearing chains and playing sports in general.
We flashy, man. You want to feel good like Deion.
Isn't it like a game of inches and all that stuff? Isn't it just a little heavier, slowing you down just a
Well,
little
you ain't
bit?
wearing no Kumo D chain out there, man. Like, nah, I get it though, but like, nah, I don't, man. You want to feel good, look good, play good. They're all sons of Deion. You remember prime time? You know, they're all sons of. You know Deion.
Run DMC Matt Rat video. They're doing just fine out there. Yeah.
I get it. It's like everybody got on me about my hat. Years later, I'm seeing Little League kids with big hats to the side and stuff like that. You want to look good, man, you know? When we were growing up, if you wore lime green shoes, you would never get on the hoop court. Now it's like the louder the color, the better the color, tiger stripes and print, and, you know, it's a different game, man, different world. Nice piece of hit right there.
Rondon.
You got Bregman and Rondon logging knocks. The two sleeping bears, they're coming.
And you know what he did from yesterday? He shortened up his swing. He didn't try to launch angle it. He just got short to the baseball, man. Get you a little knock. Get you going, man. Let's go.
You got this boy jamming.
Yeah.
When you got salsa in D.C., you know you're good. You know you're good when you got Donald Trump doing some salsa in the office. He's over there shaking it up. Soto's up. Turn the lights on.
Hey, man. Hey, that was pretty good right there.
As silly as it sounds, now that it's a day after Soto's birthday, is there less pressure on him at all?
A-Rod and Poppy put all that pressure on him, man. They was taking 9 selfies. They brought him a cake. Let me tell you something. Oh!
There's that shift.
Right. I've been working with A-Rod and Poppy. They ain't bring me no chewing gum. They come out here and they taking selfies with him and stuff and bring them cake. Disrespectful.
Last out of the inning, we're going to go ahead and take a nice little break and check out some scenics. We'll be back at the top of the second very quickly. And we are back. We have to save Train's voice a little bit, so we're going to try and take a little bit more breaks going forward. Help me.
Help me. Come.
Jake Marisnik right here getting the start. A little fresh blood in center field.
Try to lighten in the bottle. Left-hand matchup, you know.
Mm-hmm. So with Marisnik getting the start, that means Reddick's starting off on the bench today.
Yes.
Got to play the matchup. This is where Mr. Gomes comes in. Lefty on the mound. You always know. I knew the lineup changed. They'll put Jonny lighting in the bottle. Nobody's even running the ball, especially the ball coming in inner half.
But you know
Fouls
Reddick
that one
probably
off.
coming in around the 7th inning for his defense. He's known for his defense. Hold down right field with the best of them.
One for 4 with 2 Ks this postseason from Marisnik.
Hardest spot to hit, too, in the 8-hole. You don't know if they're going to be running at you or if they're going to be running from you.
Another pitch low and still called strike.
That's a
Well
strike.
received changeup, though. That's a strike. Yeah, that's a
All
strike.
day long. Stop complaining. You ain't that good.
Well executed fastball right there.
Wonderful.
Tied him up. He was looking for the slider, slowed himself down, but that fastball beat him in half. Get off me, ball.
Yeah, right there. He had to call Omaha, right? Like, get out of the middle of the plate, right? I know you're trying to get ahead, but go ahead and get on those edges. Those 3 that he left over the middle cost him 2 runs. See how he can reload right here.
Trying to be a quick inning right here, you know, be efficient.
How vital is it for him right now?
Huge. It's huge, man. You know, plus a rhythm and confidence standpoint, because now you're going to have the lineup turnover already earlier than what you wanted. So you got to get some confidence, man.
This should be fun. Jose getting his first career at bat. Not postseason, career.
I was nervous. Darren Oliver, I'll never forget, man. Lefty on lefty. I hit a missile to shortstop. I was like, thank God I didn't strike out. Thank God.
Yeah, you guys got some earring off on that one. Yeah, got some chains.
He's stepping out, man. He's not even trying to.
He don't know. Not on duty.
Yeah.
Not on duty.
This man's never seen a slider like Corbin's.
Yeah, not on duty. And this is a tough draw for your first at bat.
Yeah, you gotta put your seatbelt on.
How much does the dugout love it seeing a reliever get up there in the box?
Oh my goodness, he stepped
He
it.
took
He stepped at the monument. Swung.
He's up there playing cricket.
But you know what? This is a guy that would run into a ball in the regular season. No, like, it's like a shot.
It's harder than it looks. Whose bat's he using? He's using someone's bat. He sure don't have any.
I think Maldonado.
Oh, yeah.
That's but
Yeah.
look, he'll run into it. After Corbin gonna throw a slider in there, he's gonna run into it. He gonna fillet him to left.
He ain't even laughing. He's up there ball business.
Oh my God! You know how hard that is to hit a ball like that? That's very hard
I was
to do.
telling our young folks to watch Gomes catch. Do not watch this man hit right here. Not manipulate anything. He's going. He gone. And we put him.
He got one in fair play, though. He got one in fair play.
Yeah.
What did I say though?
Yes,
The
2
slider in, and I was like, "Don't throw that slider in. He gonna run." That's the one area where he can hit the ball.
As a pitcher, how mad are you that he fouled 2 off of you?
I'd be
You had to
disgusted.
waste 2.
I'd be disgusted. I'm like, man, get out of here with that, man. Like, get out of here with that. It's hard to disrespect Dontrelle. I'm gonna be
You
disrespected.
ask him who he watched growing up hitting. I guarantee he says Kevin Millar. He's been doing it for 15 years, stepping in the bucket, hitting on the green monster like that.
Oh man,
Oh, 1-5. I saw him do it a couple times.
that's another rare bird. You see the
there we
game
go.
plan change?
Quick.
Omaha.
You see the game plan change?
Quick 3 outs.
And they went away. They were going away now. Like, you know what I mean? That's Gomes behind the plate, witnessing what's going on. It's like, all right, let's switch this up, man, and go away from him, man.
Talking to him right there. Stay with me now. Stay with me.
He came up to me actually in the Apple store in Scottsdale by where we live. He says, I'm a big fan of you, man. I'm a Miami guy. I didn't know he went to Barry University, which is in Miami. I felt honored, man, because he's seen some of the best and nasty pitches in baseball with those boys in Cleveland.
In between innings, let's go ahead and get another social question in here, huh? Like right now? Jacqueline says, what pitcher/hitter would you want to face in these lineups?
What does that mean?
Right? I'm going to change the question for y'all then to help her out. One that you would like to face because you believe is the easiest out, and one just as a fun matchup?
Randy Johnson could not hit. Like he was a fish out of water when he had it looked so unnatural to see him in the box when he was in the National League. But hitting though.
I believe she meant specifically in this lineup. In both lineups. Someone, all right, I'm gonna completely switch it up because that was a very confusing question.
Don't overheat over there.
I didn't ask that question though. I didn't ask it, but just a matchup a pitcher you'd really like to face in this, and then a batter you'd really like to face.
We're in the World Series, man. There are 30 teams, and these two are the best. There ain't no one I'm licking my chops to face, right? I mean, who you want to face? Cole Hamel or Garrett Cole? You want to face Verlander? Nope. Max Scherzer? Nope. There's a whole lot of nopes right here.
I want to face Soto.
Yeah.
John Lefty. I want him dancing too. I want him dancing. I want him hyped up because I like matchups like that, especially lefty on lefty. I got to face Barry Bonds. I got to face some of the best, man, and I wanted to go toe-to-toe, you know what I mean? So I think I eat him up, though.
Hear that, Juan Soto?
Like Bobby Fischer.
D-Train says you are nothing.
Like, put the clock on Bobby Fischer. I eat him up.
It is very quiet here.
I like it.
Very quiet.
Now batting for
There's
Washington Nationals.
There's a bar right behind
Number 47.
I was like, bro, I can't hear shit. You wouldn't be able to hear him. You wouldn't be able to hear him.
Before we get to this next at-bat, it's time for my favorite. Let's get a TBT in. Let's get a quick TBT.
Oh, boy.
Who is it? Who is it?
Shock factor right here. Someone's going to have to dig deep, tell a story. Don't lie. Hey, more famous
Billy Bob! Billy Bob!
People.
I need that photo, man. I need that one, bro. Billy Bob. He came right up to me, man. He said, D-Train, man, I got to shake your hand, man. I said, I mess with Billy Bob. Heavy, baby. I mess with Billy Bob, bro. Big fan. That was tight, man. That was cool. That was during the home run derby, man. That was fun.
Shout out Bad Santa.
Yeah, Bad Santa go hard. Bad Santa go hard.
Howie
Here
Kendrick.
goes that man right here, Howie Kendrick. See, that's just an auto take right there. He had no intention. He just probably never faced him before. Just wants to see what it's about. Sometimes that 92 gets on you. Sometimes it's a little light. Just being a pro up there at 36 years old, he knows what's going on. Don't chase that.
He's got great spin on tilt on his slider. That's nasty, man. There's some guys that can manipulate the baseball. Pedro's one of them where you can hear it come out his hand. Jose's nasty, man.
Ooh.
And in Mexico, a lot of their pitchers are taught to pitch backwards, get ahead with the slider, throw the changeup, and then set up the fastball. You know, every time you face Mexican pitchers, their team, they know how to throw everything but the kitchen sink, man. They're fun to watch. That ball's got a lot of life, too.
I was back in my younger days, play winter ball and stuff. You can go to the Dominican Republic and face like a lot of fastballs, high velocity. You go to Mexico, a lot of change-ups, overhand curveballs, sliders. I needed some help hitting off speed, went down there and saw nothing but it. Best thing for my career.
Going back to exactly what you guys were just talking about Mexico, how much of a role do you think Fernando Valenzuela played in that type of culture shift?
He's a hero. He's a hero in America. Of course he's a hero down there. You know what I mean? Like, you talk about the impact he had off the field, to be a cultural icon. I know what it is to hear about him and see his stuff in the Fernando Mania and the impact. So in that country, man, he's a hero.
Oh, he was late on that.
Talk about
bad
my
boy.
winter ball days. I went down there and played for Mexicali, and Fernando Valenzuela's son was the first baseman. Fernando actually was on our team. I was teammates with Fernando. My man's about 65 years old. He was pitching at probably, who knows how old he was, probably about 55 years old. We played a doubleheader and just played 2 sevens. And he started the first game. So if you go 4 innings, that's equivalent to going 7 innings. And then we go down into Mexico. Justin Bieber got nothing on Fernando in Mexico.
No.
This dude's he's a mix between Justin Timberlake and Bieber combined down there in Mexico.
I believe
Whole nother line of famous with him down there.
I believe Jonny Gomes just said he's old enough to have played with Fernando Valenzuela.
I'm not. You can check my birth certificate.
You know what? We tired of the old jokes from you, Mr. 92.
Like I said, man,
we tired of you.
That is all I got on your guys' rings, on your guys' at-bats, and on your wallet, all right? That's all I got.
That's nasty. Like he just talked about, that changeup. That's the equalizer, man. Every time you think you have him keen on him, he does something to put a wrinkle in it.
All good off speed gets exposed with a good elevated fastball. Doesn't have to be a lot of velo, but you sitting about 93, 94. If he elevates that changeup, and then that slider down and out, there's back-to-back changeups right there.
Sim, chopper to Bregman. Oh, was he off the bag there? Did he stay on long enough?
He might do this one. He might be waking them boys up in New
Yeah,
York.
he might be waking them up in New York.
I got to ask, Johnny, so you change your rings as much as I change my shoes. You got a new one here today.
Yeah, this is Kansas City right here. I can bring one for you. You're light. Bring out one. You light.
Yeah.
If I had three hands, I'd wear all three.
And I also got a quick question. Why is it on the middle finger specifically? Is that a strategy
in case
behind
someone
that?
wanted to see it. Yeah. In case someone wanted to see it that I don't like.
Let them know.
Yeah.
Let them know.
Yeah.
That's in case they get froggy, too.
Yeah.
Let them know. Yeah, uh-huh. Johnny, as the youngsters say, the one thing that me and Johnny hit off is we both respect each other, and how's the youngsters say, about that life.
Yeah, you about it.
About that life, yeah. About that action, as they say. About that action.
I'm so fortunate, though. I mean, it's why I signed up for the game. It's why. And I'm not mad at people that want to make a bunch of All-Stars or get a Cy Young trophy or make a bunch of money. That's your gig. But, like, to be able to, like, sign up for the game, get drafted, climb the ladder, and be in the big leagues for one thing, to win a title. And it took a while. Got there for a minute. We got punched in the face by Philly in 08. But, 2013-15. Oof.
Hey, check that ball. That ball ain't supposed to do all that. So far, so good. So far, so good. And like I said, I'm going to keep saying it every inning. You can feel in this building right now, momentum starting to. We done ran into a buzzsaw.
We need to hurry up and get Soto back up to the plate, get some salsa. That's what you guys wake up. We need some home runs, hits, and salsa music here.
And that's it for the second inning right there. We'll give you the sights and sounds of this stadium. We'll be right back at the top of the third.
I leave it out. Really? Yeah. I ain't worried about it. Ain't nobody coming in my hood.
You're in a hotel, though. Back for the top of the third with Jose Altuve leading it off.
Yeah, early swinger, baby. Watch out.
Yeah, he's got one thing on his mind. He ain't up there trying to wait for that back foot slider. And it doesn't even matter. He ain't sitting on fastball, changing a curveball. He's sitting on the zone.
Who would you say is the toughest hitter in the Astros lineup to pitch to?
This guy right here.
Yeah, because he can handle everything.
Everything.
He can handle everything. The ball up, the velocity, slider down. He stays off the plate. I got the chance to face him when he first got, and I'm like, man, that outer half is open. But when you throw that ball, he's able to cover it and hit it with authority the other way. So he's tough, man.
He'll go line to line. He's that guy, you strike him out looking, that's a victory. He's up there hacking.
You see how far that pitch was? He covered it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he got barreled too.
Yeah.
So he's fun to watch, man.
Because Tuve swings a heavy bat too. It's not light.
He David Eckstein size, but he's swinging, big hurt bat. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he coming at you.
Right. It doesn't matter. Change that fastball. He wasn't too thrilled to roll Chapman's 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Right there.
Oh, another great play by Rendon. This time gets the throw.
And that's how you get him out. That's the only way you can get him out right there.
You gonna have to go to Fort Knox and get his money.
Show me the money, said Rendon.
You gonna have to go to Fort Knox. Right, you gonna
Beep, 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 beep. That's the Brinks truck. Fill it up.
Wow,
you wanted him
man.
to wear your jersey.
Wow. You can't allow him to leave here. It's just certain guys where it's like, dog, look, I mean, can we give you a percentage of the hot dog sales? Like, let's work this out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because he can't leave. It means too much,
Train trying to be an agent. I like that. I've never heard that
Real,
before.
something. We work it out. Soda money. What he saying? Moneyball? Soda money. Soda money work. 462 in the World Series.
Lefty right here. Cozy. Foot down early. Hands go back. Head doesn't move. Calm, cool, collected right here.
Captain Nemo, the wall. Rendon.
That dude's nasty, man.
Yeah,
And he makes it look so easy, man. That's what us as peers even get envious of. When it's like, dude, you got to sweat one time for me, man. I don't like how cool you looking over there, man.
This is definitely more a question for Johnny, but how do you practice that? How do you work on just diving, getting dirty like that?
No, you do. I mean, I tell you what, you look around the game right now. You got Chapman holding it down in Oakland.
Arenado.
Don't sleep on that man, okay? Machado. There's a lot of guys out there. And
Baez can go get it.
Arenado.
Yeah, third base is hot right now in the big leagues. You should be fortunate if you have one, and if you don't, there's one on the market. And it's going to cost you, but you're going to get a good one.
That's going to be a beachfront house.
So we talking like exit velo and stuff. I mean, we talk about hitting a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. It's tough.
There goes Brantley
Nice
again.
piece of hitting.
Another one for Brantley.
Nice piece of hitting. You know what it is? He don't believe that he can beat him in 3 times. So he's looking out every time. Even if you throw me a show pitch in, I don't believe you could. I don't believe you because you want to get me away. I'm going to look out. It's tough when these big league hitters already know where you're trying to go.
That's just so pro right there. Lefty, you know he's got a battle right here. That slider on a lefty, I think disappearing, running away from you. Not doing too much. Just taking what's given to him. Single's fine. With the big dogs coming behind you and drive you and give you a taxi ride.
Safe to say Brantley's flirting with MVP territory.
Absolutely.
Flirting with it, huh?
Yeah. Absolutely. They turn it around. That man hit 400. Like Juvenile, 400 degrees.
YG 400.
Yeah, that knock right there had to feel so good for Bregman earlier in the first inning right here. Let's see if he matches it up. 2 knocks would be perfect for him right here. Again, ground ball double plays out of the inning. He always has that in his bag.
Falling off with the changeup, and they see it out his hand as a ball. He's got to throw it well enough to where they honor it. You know what I mean? Like, they know it's a ball out of his hand. And Johnny can tell you straight, it's like, nah, you ain't going to get me out with that. You're giving the hitter more confidence. You know what I mean?
Because now they're not even going to worry about that pitch.
Yeah, so guys like this with elite stuff, what you want to do in the beginning is split the plate. Give them the whole outer half. Give them the whole outer half and turn and burn on the inner half. So that changeup starts on the outer half. Just let it float right off.
Good pitch.
All right, great pitch.
That's the one you want right there. Too low fastball. He had to be sitting on off speed or maybe just taking to see what he's going to do. But that's the pitch you can do damage with. That pitch has been in the train tracks back in Houston. It ain't going anywhere if you don't swing.
Watch Brantley try to get a jump with a slider in the dirt. See, that's the changeup. That was a good enough changeup that he had to honor.
Is that trouble? Is this trouble? No,
He's got it.
He
He's got it.
He got it.
Howie's had some defensive woes throughout the playoffs, but I trust him, though. You know what I mean? Top couple of bad hops, got him. But you still have confidence in him, especially in his bat.
And mind you, a lot of those mistakes were at first base, a position he's not necessarily familiar with, correct?
I mean, you know, he's a Swiss Army knife. I mean, you can put him anywhere.
Drive in more than you lit in. Drive in more than you lit in. Another dangerous bat right here. You see these guys, Houston Astros, 1 through 9 are threats to go deep at any given point.
That's a good slider.
That's the one. That's
a
that
good
back
one.
foot. So what he was doing earlier, he was trying to get that slider for a strike. If he would have took that, it would have been a ball. Right? So he was trying to get ahead with called strikes. Now that he sees they're swinging, he went right down to that 1-2-0-2 slider. Omaha. There you go.
You see? You see? You see?
Now he's got 3 options. You go right back to swinging this slider, stay out there, change up, or elevate. He's in the driver's seat right here. Just stay out of the middle.
This is a beautiful ballpark.
Very underrated. Home of the 2018 All-Star Game.
Let's see your red right here. They got them towels going. Must be football season. Pittsburgh towel. There it is.
That's the money maker for him.
See, now,
That's the slider.
when he goes those 2 sliders right there and shuts it down, my man needs some runs. My man needs some runs because now he's looking at the 6th, 7th, 8th inning with that stuff.
In between innings here, let's get another social question going, please, and thank you. You should come out of retirement. You can still play, says DJ Real.
You don't want to see my tired act out there. No. Nah. I'm on the golf cart, bro. Come find me on the golf cart, man, all day. DC Ranch. Nah.
No Japanese money?
Nah, no Japanese. I stole enough money. Man. Nah, I don't need to do that, man. Come watch this 3-putt right here. That's all you're going to see D-Train doing, baby. Nah, I'm good. I appreciate the love. Not no, but hell no.
Jonny, you talk about how great it was to go out on top. Hypothetically, say you didn't. Are you coming back for that next year?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I tell you, when I won in 13, it screwed my whole deal up. I thought for sure I was going to be that 40-year-old greaser out there. Didn't do it. End up like coaching, managing a team. I'm 82 years old. Everyone's crying, holding me up, getting my first one. That's how I thought it was going to plan out. When I bump into a 13, you got to reevaluate now.
And then for you, Train, so you won your first ring, obviously at a very young age.
My first year.
How do you... Does your hunger change? Like, I don't even know if I can ask you that question.
No, because, like, all of it was new. I haven't even seen every ballpark, and I'm a world champion, so I'm still green to all of this stuff. It's funny. I said this in the green room today, and everyone was shocked. I've never held the World Series trophy before. Like, when we won, it was so mythical to me. If you look at all the photos, I'm standing next to the person holding the trophy.
I tried.
So I'm gonna go grab that thing later on today. But yeah, it was so surreal to me, and our run was so unlikely. It was all whirlwind to me. I swear. I just woke up and I just had a ring on my finger. I swear to you, man, it was crazy.
Very quickly, the first episode that we had when we had the World Series trophy on here, you touched it. You should have seen the lady with the gloves look at you. You
was like, hey,
noticed.
She was like, hey, easy. I said, hold up, I'm part of the family, though. I got rights. Johnny got rights.
Yeah.
We got rights here. We got more rights
in
than
that
you.
teal bag too. I said Tiffany's underneath. Tip that thing up. That's Tiffany's. Yeah, Tiffany's the real deal.
Yeah,
let's get one more social question before this bottom half starts. Sean says, Johnny, who celebrated the 2013 World Series harder, you or Napoli?
Nap go hard. Nap go hard. I know that. Great question.
Damn. I tell you what, it's not so much. Yeah, we went hard. We went real hard, but it's like a month. We talk about like spring break or something. That's a week. And this thing was a month, man. I mean, you party with the team, then you get the parade, and then you party after the parade, and then you kind of hang out because it's awesome in town, and then you go home and you got to party with the boys, and then you need a vacation, and you end up on the beach, and you got to party on the beach, and then you get an appearance, go back. And
Especially with the Red Sox, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I can only imagine. You were at a party at every bar, every Dunkin' Donuts,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
the donut's good on me.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
good with me today. Yeah, you need some cream cheese with them bagels too. Yeah.
You had to find the local IV drip place. Yeah, you had to reevaluate your system after about 10 days in a row. Yeah.
Try winning in Miami. You know what I'm talking about winning in Miami, bro. That's a different beast, man.
So you guys don't like rotate the trophy? Like you get it for 2 days?
They like
nothing
hockey.
No, it ain't like hockey, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys in baseball. You don't want to be holding that.
No,
Yeah. That thing end
you
up
might
in
not
the
get it
pool.
back. Yeah, you might not get it back. Yeah. Who told you to take the trophy romping with you?
Yeah.
But yeah.
We got Jan Gomes at the dish. 0-2, falling down 0-2 real quick.
Gotta respect Jan, though. He still can run into the baseball, though. You gotta respect his power, especially inner half.
And we like to stress that, Johnny, you are not related to Jan, correct?
No. Everyone, when he came up about halfway through my career. Everyone just, it was a no-brainer. I was my brother. I never even met the dude.
Oh, Jan.
What did I say? You gotta respect that man's inner half. He can turn and burn. That's a mistake call. I don't like that call. There's no way he was gonna hit that slider with authority like that. I don't like that call at all.
Yeah, he was in the hole, too, with 2 strikes right there, and he's hitting 8. You got the pitcher behind. Made no reason to do anything right here. Now you can do a bunt, runner on third to turn it over to Turner.
How hard is it, though, asking for a guy in his second career at bat to lay down a bunt?
Hey, you gotta do your job. You gotta do your job, bro.
Oh, Corbin's out, my bad.
Yeah, but it's all right. You tighten up. It's all good. But all the same, you know what I mean? This is a big spot right here. You got a bunt and roll. This is for you. So me personally, I always was in the cage bunting. Juan Pierre, school of Juan Pierre, I had to make a living bunting, and it kept me in the game longer. You know what I mean? Being able to handle the bat. It's a key situation right here.
Oh, no.
Gotta play the game.
This is it.
You have to play the game. And if you don't trust yourself bunting, pull it back. If you see guys bunting, pull it back and give a half swing, man.
This come from Dontrelle. I never pitched, and I never got asked to bunt, but I can bunt. And the reason I can bunt is because it's not hard. It's not hard. It's just something you have to practice. It's a skill like D-Train going in the cage and doing it once a week or whenever. It's not hard to do, but it's a skill you have to keep sharp.
Train, as a pitcher, are you even thinking about throwing a fastball here in this situation?
After seeing him just offer at that bunt, I'm trying to throw an elevated fastball to get him to bunt the ball in the air to keep Gomes at second. You know, he doesn't seem really comfortable. Good bunt right there. Uh-oh. Like a cat. Jose was like a cat. And that's why he pointed out that's great fielding right there. Jan was in no man's land. He was going to get thrown out at third. Great rotation by the infield. That's playing baseball. But that's why you gotta push that bunt to make them guys commit.
You don't got good speed with Gomes in second right there. It's going to take not just a normal bunt to get him to third.
Right.
Okay, you see that wheel play right there with first base charging, third base charging. Correa hold them on right there, not allowing them to get a good lead. And there's soccer homies down in Mexico will say, yeah, what are they waiting?
Yeah. You got to bunt that to third to get the third baseman to come off and make the throw to first so you can advance. So great defense right there.
And feeling that that's spring training baseball in the World Series.
See,
right?
that's the one thing a lot of teams, they kind of overlook and BS in spring training, but it always comes back to roost, man, in the big situations. And let's see if we can get that run in after missing that opportunity right there.
That's what I talked about. You got to keep it sharp. You can do it all day, every day in spring training, and then you can't just shut it down throughout the year. You got to keep that tool sharp.
And that's a National League play. You know what I mean? Like, when you're in your house, you got to play your game well, man. Turner got to get going for them. That's nasty.
Turner's biggest threat, I tell you what, his speed. When he gets on, his speed kind of it turns the whole thing around. Pitchers also start slide stepping, leaving your arm up, leaving that ball over for the power guys. Can't steal first, though.
With his speed, you wouldn't try and call a bunt for a base hit here in this situation, down third base line?
Yeah, that's an option right now, but I tell you what, a single doesn't necessarily drive him in, too, because Gomes doesn't have that speed. So you could get him at third. Too late now with 2 strikes. But I can sit here and argue that all day long, though, but I mean, bunting's gone in the game. There ain't no one bunting anymore.
Every night. Every night.
There's always just one.
Every night, bro. Every night, man. Well, you know what? In fairness to these fans, these tickets costing up, I be screaming too. I be screaming too. Paid $100 a part. I'm screaming. That's why I never got mad when fans booed D-Train. You right. You right. My whole family booed.
I'll tell you
You right. You right. I never questioned it. I was like, you right. I feel bad. And that's one thing, Johnny, me and him, we know when we're playing well. We know when we can play better. So there's nothing you can't tell us, man. Like, yeah, you right. I ain't paying your money back, but you're right.
The dumbest hecklers ever. I had you on my fantasy team and you suck. You drafted me, man. You suck. Should have benched me.
Yeah.
Damn, you in front of your computer all day long living in your mom's basement. You should know the stats. You suck on my fantasy team.
I really
suck for playing me.
I really need an answer from both of you guys. What is just the absolute funniest thing you've heard a fan say to you?
That right there. These dumb fantasy guys yelling at me. You drafted me. I could go yell at Ben Roethlisberger for not making my fantasy team good.
I can't say it on air, but it's been some good stuff where I turned around and started laughing. And I didn't threw my hat and my glove in the fans' lap while I'm warming up. And that you should see how they get quiet, though. I was in Wrigley one time, and this guy was all over me warming up. I took my hat and my glove, and I just threw it in his lap. And everyone in his head, I was like, hey, man, I get my money anyway. You can go out there and pitch, bro. I'm already going to get my money, bro. First to 15th. I already got guaranteed. How much money I'm stealing? $4 million this year? Oh, yeah, go ahead. He set up for the rest of the time I'm warmed up. So can I do my job? I got a 5 ERA. I got my own problem, man. Leave me alone, okay? Then I made a fan after that. You know what I mean? So, but yeah. That's some good interaction with fans. Look at me, though. I'm goofy, so. Need a knock.
Need a knock. RBI right here.
These guys had no trouble getting on base.
0 for Houston.
That's filthy. The one thing the Astros can do, even when they won the World Series, is spin the baseball. They exploited your Dodgers spinning the baseball, getting a lot of guys to chase, and they're stealing a lot of strikes to get ahead of the count, spinning the baseball.
And he's throwing them all for strikes. You saw the north-south curveball right there. He's going slider, crazy running away from righties, and then the changeup. Well, he's throwing them all for strikes. There's a changeup. That might be.
Wow!
How far back was
Wow! Wow!
Dun, dun.
So that's now 0 for 13 with runners in scoring position at home for the Nationals.
Gotta get it done. Gotta get it done, man. That's huge right there.
So that's it for the third inning. We're going to go ahead and take a 5-minute break.
Nacho.
Come on back and get some nachos.
Nice.
There's Dontrelle Jonny. The United States military employees.
That's the idea behind it. That's the biggest game. You're going to see Ohio State. You're going to see Oklahoma. You're going to see all of our biggest partners. Let's go! We're doing it this year. It's in progress. So I'm what's called the set concept producer for that. So basically, obviously we have a big set. Something like this. Imagine it being housed, completely walled in, and the walls are basically massive monitors. Some of them are the size of movie screens. Some are the size of a big screen TV in your home. And my job is I basically produce the content that goes in there, where we do certain segments. Like sometimes we'll do it on our desk.
Watches it back.
Pitcher Robinson Chirinos.
I live in Arizona, I'm soft.
Hey, I live in Texas, I'm way soft. I got a jacket on, and I'm like, it's freezing.
Breezy. Soft.
Hey, we're not soft. We can handle 110 like it's nothing. Hey, these guys can't handle the heat like
Yeah, I can handle it. Is that mine?
All right, we're back at the top of the 4th inning, and Torino just went yard for a 2-run bomba. Quieted Nationals Park.
Yeah, man.
Out right there with the fastball going right down the line, just like last night. 2-run variety, almost the same spot. Last night was right off the foul pole. This one, he little bit left, right into someone's nachos. Ruined a Nats fan with that one.
Pull change up right there, down in the zone. We talked about it. He has trouble up with the velocity, but down he gets to that baseball. Man, look out, Nats. Look out.
Is that the joys of being the number 8 hitter and just kind of overlooked a lot of the times?
I think you pitchers often we take a breather, and you can't in the big leagues, man. You know, everyone drives nice cars, baby. You got to respect guys, man, because if you don't, you can get beat. And like you just saw, one mistake over the plate, now you're really behind it 4-0.
See, I was just predicting the future earlier when I said we're going to have this guy bunt for the first time in his second career at bat.
And it wasn't pretty either, man. It wasn't pretty, bro.
Jonny, what makes the perfect bunt? Again, for the kids out there that's watching.
The perfect bunt, I mean, it's got to be, right on the lines, fair or foul, depending on the situation. Runner, like we saw earlier, runner on second base, you want to go to third because you want third base to field it, which means no one will be at home. And then again, if you're going down the first base side or someone's at first, you want to see who's charging, who's not charging.
And just advance the guy. Do whatever you can and don't get doubled up. Just advance the guy, man.
Doesn't have to look pretty, right?
Yeah, just advance the guy. But the way he's trying to bunt and jab at it, the percentages are not good. And when you jab at the bunt, it's going to be harder. You know what I mean? Instead of catching it.
Right.
So we'll see, man.
Soft hands, let it come to you,
Yeah,
right?
but it's good. Look, easier said than done. This is the World Series, and this is his second at bat. But he's doing a hell of a job on the mound, so they want to keep him in there to give the bullpen length. And it might turn into his game. It is his game, All right, just go sit down. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Go get your gloves.
Yeah,
Go grab the ball.
As long as you didn't get us doubled up, yeah. As long as you didn't get us doubled up, we'll go from there, man.
Right
See?
there.
Ball down.
You call that party out front right there. Contact in front of that front knee right there, going straight down the line. Look at Correa. He's telling me, I'll drive the bus right here. I'm the one hitting homers. Y'all got us here, but I can get us home.
It's fun to see the unlikely guys do well. You see the energy in the dugout when the bottom of the order guys help out and turn and burn, man. It's an excitement, man. And it gets the big guys fired up.
Checking on the
I
runners.
don't think Houston's done. I don't think they're done scoring, man. I told Big Hurt, I said, I like Corbin. I'm a big fan. But it was just something about it, man. I felt like Houston, like Johnny said yesterday, they got a little crack, got their foot in the door. They're starting to feel normal, you know what I mean, with confidence. So, got him. Uh-oh.
Good throw right there.
Skibbity bop.
Putting them in motion right here. Stay out of that double play.
Is it too early to say let's just book our tickets to Houston?
Oh,
wait. Didn't I promise you Papados? Didn't I promise you Papados? I said, we got to get some gumbo at Papados. We're going to be right back there.
Anything can happen, huh?
Yeah, anything can happen, man. I mean, you're talking, I always say above a grand slam is comfortable. Okay, above a grand slam, right? You load the bases up, you pop one, tie game, right? You load the bases, pop one, and you're still up one, you're okay. If you're within 4 or under 4, it's not comfortable. If you can defend worst case scenario, which would be a grand slam, you'll be all right. So they're at a grand slam right now, only 4 up. There he goes.
He's running.
Good throw.
Wow, he got under
Great
that, huh?
throw.
Great throw, but he got under that.
Yeah. Great jump by Marisnik, too. Great jump. Good pitch to steal on, too. But Gomes made that
mono right there. You can't get any better than that.
I like that.
Jump,
I like that.
You can't get any better on a throw. See, he didn't even have time to come out of his crouch.
Yeah.
He went down right to a knee right there.
That's good baseball by Marisnik, though. I like that.
They just need a bloop to get you another run. Getting in scoring position.
Man, you manage. You think about the energy that is building in Houston right now. Each run they score, the fans are like, please get it back to Houston.
Yep.
Yeah, please get it back. We didn't play our best baseball in Houston, man. Get it back.
As a lefty pitcher trained, How much does a runner like that mess with your delivery? Does it at all?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You have to shorten your stride. Not only do you have to execute your pitches, but you have to shorten your stride, and he gets right on the leg kick. You know, Corbin doesn't have a real good pickoff. So, you know what I mean, you're going to steal off the guy's motion. You know what I mean? It's not like Andy Pettit where they can pick you off, so you have to stay close to the bag. You can get a decent lead. If you guess right on the jump, it's going to be tough to throw out. Now you got a runner in scoring position with the top of your order. Feeling confident right now.
I always wonder, you saw Howie talking to Marisnik there a little bit. What's going on when you're talking to the other teammates? Is it usually just fun and games?
What's up, homie? Yeah. What's up, homie? I see you, baby. Nice cleat game. You know what I mean? What's up, dog? We gonna see you. Are we gonna eat later? All right. You know what I mean? Those of you close to the guy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we're gonna whoop y'all. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's fun, man.
Yeah, it's not like Greek life, like a fraternity, but we're in a different fraternity here. We're all in the fight together, man. We get it. You know, we could joke around, and if it comes down to it, we might have to push each other a little bit. But if we're not pushing each other, yeah, we're all in the same arena.
Yeah. Even when you guys are rivals?
This is my dog, but he's trying to take my head off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I struck him out once. He hit a base hit hard through the hole. It's like, you got to get his paper, baby. You know what I mean? You understand, I got to get mine too. You know what I mean? 1st and 15.
Yeah, we could drive to the yard together, be cool, handshake, yeah, see you after, and we can get after it in between lines, and then be cool right after.
Let's get a quick social question here, huh? How would you pitch to Mr. Gomes, or how did you should say?
A lot of sliders. A lot. Because you couldn't throw the ball by him. He welcomed velocity with the best of them. His swing was short to the ball. Inner half, he made a living off hitting guys very, very far that didn't respect his power in. So everything I threw had to have some movement. If I was going to throw a sinker, it had to be away. If I was going to throw a slider, it had to be a Corbin-type slider. That wasn't going to get it. Oh, that was a great play.
Beautiful play.
I can't believe Altuve bunted right there.
Right?
He's been going for knocks every single time. He tried El Trico.
Who is the DJ here? They playing this Wu-Tang.
That's Eminem.
No.
Oh, no. You're right.
Time for the President's Race.
Oh, the President's Race.
I love this.
They do Teddy Roosevelt so cold here, they never would have win. Come on, man. Teddy Roosevelt.
I'm not sure who it is. They're in costume. I think it's George, Tom, and Abe. It looks like Abe's dressed up as a turtle. Tom is that Lederhosen? And George looks like he's in his best 70s outfit. They're passing the Nationals bullpen and heading for the right field corner on their way to Teddy's house. They've got their buckets. Oh, it's a trick-or-treat race. I didn't get it. Now I got it. A classic trick-or-treat race, and it looks like, well, now they're at Teddy's house. And Teddy's got a bowl of candy. Hand them out slowly, Teddy, just one at a time. That's right. Got to conserve, make sure everybody gets a piece. And he throws the candy down! And the president's all down, Teddy the candy! And Teddy takes off! And the winner's going to be and does his best Frankenstein monster mash at the end. Nice job, Teddy! Way to distract the other three.
good old Teddy Roosevelt wins the president race.
Finally,
in the middle
huh?
of the fourth.
Finally got the nacho game.
Good
Yeah, the old
Theodore,
Rough Rider, Teddy.
the founder of the teddy bear, actually. Fun fact for you guys that didn't know that. We need a nickname for Jonny Gomes. We ain't got one for Johnny yet.
What do we
Don't
got?
do rain, doesn't do rain.
Johnny, not Jan's brother Gomes.
Yeah, I like that. Johnny, respect this man.
Only 40 pitches for Jose.
He's been 39. He's been efficient.
2 hits.
He's been efficient, man.
He hasn't thrown any high leverage situations.
Can't
Don't fall behind the
Don't
man
fall.
too low now.
shut down innings. How many times have we talked about that? Shut down innings. Make him earn that, man. I get it. He's the best hitter, but let's make him earn that, man. Even if he hits the ball in the ballpark, man, that's one. You know what I mean? Rallies start by walks, boots, and blasts, you know? I thought he was yelling at me.
Yeah, I heard D-Train too.
Yeah, I'm like,
Pay your bill in Miami or something like that.
yeah. Like last night when they said my name, I was like, I don't like you saying my name like that. Yeah, I was
There's
like,
a passion behind it.
I'm 240 pounds. I said, hold up. Like, yeah, you got to respect Rondell. I know where my parking spot is at the country club. Got in on him.
Yeah, jam.
Is that
And
fair?
foul ball.
Is that fair?
It was close, though.
Didn't see chalk there?
No.
Nope. Laughing.
These nachos
Come
good.
a long way right there.
Yeah, he did.
That's that postseason effort too, right there.
Absolutely.
If that was in June or July, you'd be watching it, man. You're willing to do anything for an out right now.
And he can go get that baseball, especially this is a big out. This is that big game fish you want to get out, man.
You got that grass stain right there. I always thought, I tell my son too right now, if your uniform's dirty, that's a game trophy.
Yeah.
That's a game trophy. You
Working
want to
hard.
leave the game with a game trophy.
I think the slider right here or the changeup. We'll see.
Gas.
Ooh, Rendon. Oh, man.
Woo! Tried to sneak the cheese by the rat, and he was on it.
He's on it.
His swing is shorter today. His swing is shorter today. Less launch angle. He's on top of that baseball today. Yeah.
Soto
How do you
coming
work
in
on
here
that?
like this hot man, 20 years old, doing all the damage, and staring the pitchers down.
How do you
He'll
work?
need to jump on one here pretty soon.
How do you work on that adjustment when you're trying to shorten it up? Were you just in the cages a little earlier today?
Yeah, you're in the cage a little bit earlier, but at this point, there's always a comp you can go back to. I mean, there's nothing he's got to reinvent. There's no mechanical change. There's always that twerk or maybe something verbal that just gets you back. Get your foot down, get ready earlier. It's not a big change. It's always just getting back to something.
A
Yeah.
feel of it. I'm getting too big. Let me just get quick down, you know?
It's all about timing. It all go back to timing. Very rarely will you get out and you were on time. Very rarely will you get out and you swung at a strike.
That's
there,
nasty
a
right
ball,
there.
You know, see? So it's all about timing and swinging at strikes.
I love the way he's pitching, though. Every time you feel like the Nationals have a beat on what he's doing, he's throwing another element, throwing the changeup, throwing the big breaking ball. He's keeping them off balance. This is pitching, man. This is pitching. And you know what? They found another starter for their rotation moving forward. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be deep. That's an easy 95. That's an easy 95.
Coming off a changeup. He's got 3 pitches going right now. He's got a good changeup, a good slider, elevated fastball. Well, he's doing a good job with that ball right there. He's throwing balls on purpose. You know, you're not seeing him like, I didn't have the feel for it right there. It didn't go. He's throwing balls on purpose, and he's attacking with strikes. And he's going both sides of his plate.
Good pitch.
Great pitch.
Good swing, too, though.
That's
Good
95
swing.
down the middle.
Yeah,
He didn't get here by fouling that ball off.
absolutely.
I'll tell you what.
He's absolutely right. And he looks like he felt like he should have hit that ball.
Yeah, he should have. So he had that
Who
big
is this
knock.
behind me?
Yeah, she's on one. I think she's cheering for the Redskins. She don't even know where we're at. Yep.
I'm choking on here.
Yeah. She don't even know what sport she's at.
Water. Trying to eat that water.
Let's see if we go 3-2 change up on the outer half. We're going to need him to
Full
shoot him to
count
the
right
left
here,
if he's
Soto.
going to try and get a knock. There you go. You got to
Johnny
shoot
got
him
me
to
choking.
left. He buzzed him.
The second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
He went ahead and gassed him right there. I'll tell you what. Same as that 2-0 fastball that he blew by him. He got a couple swing and misses that time. He was late right there. He was late. Probably sitting on off you. That
A little
changeup.
confusion based
You
on
gotta-
water.
You got to honor them all.
Johnny got me choking, man.
That's right.
Johnny said Redskins.
I'm gonna laugh about that at 3 a.m. He act like cheering for the Redskins. Like, help, do something.
Yeah.
Do something right. Yeah, I'm a Raiders fan, so I know pain. Look how efficient he is, man. Only 51 pitches so far. Keeping them all
2
balanced.
outs in the fourth.
Keeping them
Talk
all
about the
balanced.
most ideal situation for Houston.
Absolutely.
They
Absolutely.
had 5 relievers last night. They did not want to do that again. Oh.
Not enough.
Not enough.
Not enough.
Missing the barrel.
At this point, he's kind of cruising.
It's his game.
He's kind of cruising. So does this change the entire strategy of a
Yeah.
bullpen game?
It's
Just
your
wait till he
game.
Gets in
It
trouble.
ain't no more bullpen game. It's your game, bro. Like, keep going. And everybody in the bullpen, they waving the white flag like, no, that's his game. Like, I mean, this is a guy that knows how to start, knows how to pitch. Any situation, man, this is gold. Now you didn't find your 4th or 5th starter in that rotation next year. Yeah.
That's it for the bottom of the 4th. We'll see you guys at the top of the 5th.
The fight shirt, the official NLCS championship. In the team store in Center Field Plaza, we have everything from the World Series caps to pins, the stickers, baseballs, Howie Kendrick t-shirts. We got a rally towel with a fan, programs on the left, open jackets, everything. And of course, we have some of the greatest fans in the world right here in the team store out in the Center Field Plaza. Get here before it's too late. Now batting for the Houston Astros, left fielder Michael Brantley.
Back for the top of the 5th inning here. Astros trying to tie the series at 2-2. Let's hit a quick throwback TBT. What's the T stand for on a Sunday? Saturday, whatever
Tomorrow. It's going to be. It don't not get any more American than that.
You know what? That's a classic. When people ask me about you, that's what they ask me about. I say that was
Yep.
a clean, and he wore it well.
Yeah.
He wore it well, bro.
All up in the White House. All up in the White House.
That was classic, bro.
Yep.
I was proud of you, man. You know what I mean?
That was pretty cool.
Johnny,
Yeah.
One of a kind.
Yeah.
He's a rare bird, man. He's one of a kind, unapologetic.
Filter gets a little light at times, but,
But a
bear
good
with me.
dude.
So I actually had the whole team sign that jacket, and we auctioned it off.
Nice.
That's his
Third
third
knock.
knock.
Oh!
You got to dive to get him out. You gotta
Well,
dive to-
how many bases you gonna have that way? So they're playing him that way. Great athleticism, no.
Yeah, he made that
yeah, we
catch
love
last
Soto. Robles can go hard too. He goes hard too. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Looking like my mama.
Yeah.
Let everybody know that's my baby. That's a beautiful swing, man.
Fired it up.
That's a beautiful swing, bro.
Yes, that lefty right there. Good jump right there.
Shout out to his father,
He
Mickey.
needed it all.
Mm-hmm.
He's showtime with that glove too now.
I like that showtime with that glove, though.
I
Nice
never
little
seen
glove.
a blue cow, but he found one.
I ain't never seen a blue cow. He said, I ain't never seen a blue cow. Great baseball, though, man. That's what I want to see. Great athleticism, great baseball.
So that jacket right there, I had the whole team sign it, pass it around, the whole team sign it, and put it up online for auction. No idea who bought it. Someone paid $15,000 for that jacket. It's in someone's house.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah, donated all the money. It was a good cause.
Incredible.
Who came up with the idea of you doing that jacket?
Me. Yeah.
Where did you find that jacket?
My guys over back home, Loudmouth Golf. You know Loudmouth Golf? They have like John
Right,
Daly.
straight to
Yeah. Okay.
2 down.
Yeah.
2 quick outs for Corbin.
Nice little inning so far.
Oh, it's
You know
a
what I mean?
70-second
Stay
pitch.
efficient. You know what I mean?
Keep that traffic off the bases.
This man is dominating that dog. Look at that. He is going in.
That man thinks he's in a Red
Well,
Sox
you
game
know what,
too.
though? In fairness to him, he probably waited 40 minutes to eat that hot dog. So he said, I'm going to get my money's worth, baby. He said, I've been waiting on you all day. You can scream as loud as you want to. You can scream as loud as you want to. Rocket, good people, man. Yeah, he's good people, bro. I love Rocket, man. I follow him on social media, man.
He's out here supporting baseball rap.
Yeah. Rocket, stop trolling them Yankee fans, Rocket. I know you're trolling them right now. I love it, man.
He done made a name for himself. He's
Yeah.
famous.
Mm-hmm. Barstool Sports, huh?
Yeah. Four runs. Man, 4 runs, won it last night.
Yeah.
The way it's going tonight.
I like the adjustment, though. Yes, he made that mistake to Chirinos with the changeup pulling it in her, but he's starting to live away, man. He's like, you're going to have to earn it today. You're going to have to hit me to right field, man, with some authority.
Oof.
And that's tough for Corbin sometimes, though, because his hand angle always pulls him down inner half to the right-handed batter, so you really got to be on top of that with your hands and make sure you drive that ball through the outer half. Ooh, he was on that one, though. He was on that one, though.
Yeah, so we were talking about pitching, D-Train talking, you got glove side and arm side. So arm side for a lefty be away to a righty into a lefty. So sometimes they're hitting arm side, sometimes they're hitting glove side. Very rarely they're hitting both, and when you are, so he's doing good with arm side right now. Look at that back foot slider. Woo! Got him. Back foot slider. Woo! Got him. But these boys need to put up
Offense
some runs.
got to get going, man. Offense got to get going. Only 2 hits.
Two hits through 4
We're
ain't
in the
gonna
middle
win.
of the 5th. Like, yeah, you got to get going. Let's go.
Time is
Halfway
now.
through the ball game.
This is where I'm talking to these guys. Like, let's go. Like, you know what I mean? I promise I'll keep them there. Let's go.
Halfway through the ball game. Let's go ahead and let's get another TBT going, huh? What we got?
Right after this inning. Yeah. Oh, no. On the beach.
No one famous with you there.
Not even me. On the South Beach, living my life.
Yeah.
Ashy but classy.
Jean shorts though on the beach.
George. Me and Juan Pierre, we made George famous. We brought him back, and with
the Jordans, man, they went well, man. It's Miami, bro. When you're a champ, you can get away with that.
Jorts get a bad rap. They're convenient.
Jordass jeans short. That's when you had the fluffy mohawk.
Yeah, that's the peacock right there.
Yeah.
Okay. But look at me just grinding away. Always at school. Always at school. Mohawk, tattoos, it don't matter. I'm at school.
Yeah.
There's a method to the madness right there.
All he's looking at is what pitch I'm going to turn and burn on.
Yeah, I was trying to go to the catwalk.
Yeah.
Tropicana Field, I was trying to knock that building down.
Yeah. I seen this man lift weights. He not lifting to go the other way. He not lifting to go the other way. I told somebody that. I said, you see this little deadlifting? Does that look like a man that's going to hit cut down his swing? Hell no. Nuh-uh. He getting this nice shiny slider right here.
Hey,
another one. With the drowning Steve Harvey suit on.
Yeah.
That was before the untuckit.com came. Okay, that was a long time ago. You know what I mean? That I was drowning in that suit. Drowning, man. That might have been 03 right there, man. That might have been 03 right there. I didn't have a stylist back then, bro. I don't have it now.
Earrings back there. I didn't see the earrings. Yeah, the earrings, that'll tell the story.
I don't got it now, you know what I mean? I'm swagless, as my daughter told me. I was a little insulted, but she was right.
Someone's been up on Google all night.
Yeah,
man, where's
on
they
Google?
these? It's like MySpace or something. Way back. Someone's flip phone was full of photos.
Shout out to the wonderful producers of the show. Great research.
They killing us. I need a couple of these photos in my phone, though. I get a kick out of this.
Got you.
Please, I do. I need the one with Billy Bob, though. That's going on my Instagram quick. That's going on the gram quick. Zim, got to get him going, man.
This is his town right here. Someone can put the town on his back is this man.
So who would have thought, out of all the big pitching names in this series, Jose is having the best start?
I mean, when you're experienced in doing the opener and you're confident and you know you have the length and he's not a max effort guy, so he's really got to execute and make pitches, he's been efficient, man. I mean, this is a win-win. Like Johnny said, this is really playing into Houston's. They couldn't ask for this. You're thinking of 2, maybe 3 innings. He's in the 5th with 52 pitches, man. Yeah. And doesn't look like he's losing steam. So it's like, man, go ahead. Go ahead. Why mess with the rhythm and bring another guy in?
Let's get this right. It's not an opener. Opener goes 1, right? Okay, we just don't know this man very well. This ain't an opener. He's going into the 5th inning right here and cruising. The opener, you get through 3 to 6 batters and you're done. You could have no hits, you're still out of the game.
Oh, we at lunch right now.
Yeah. This man ain't opening nothing.
I've been here all day.
Yeah. He's trying to open and close.
And you see AJ, he's like, man, why we going to take him out?
Yeah.
Like, go ahead. And so far, he's put on a clinic. He's only been in trouble once. Yeah. You know? That's nasty.
Frisbee.
Even if that ball's up, the rotation on that ball, man. You know, people talk about spin rate a lot. That ball's spinning.
Yeah, so that's west to east. He's got north to south, and then he just got straight highway 1 with that fastball. He's got it all working.
Tom Verducci, talk about pitching. Don't tell anybody who you learned it from, though. Yeah, I said it.
Would you like a little bit more salt on them chips?
I told him straight up. You need to let people know who taught you a sinker, though, Tommy. Yeah, I said it. He said at a wedding, I said it. Oh, that's nasty. You know what park this is. Watch this double in the gap, though. Every time a pitcher umpire misses a call, that next pitch is going to get hit hard.
So you've been seeing a lot of, which is great. He's mixing all 3 pitches up, okay, and he's not back-to-back any of them. So you don't know what's coming. Whatever he starts with, sometimes he's going to finish with, he's going hitter. So right there, he just went curveball down and out. He's running 95 up and in. He's mixing them all. He's going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. He's mixing them all up, not going back-to-back, keeping them off balance.
That was the first ball you saw him overthrow. He really wanted to gear up, and that's why Chirinos was like, hey, no. Execution. You know? And that might have been a show pitch anyway to set up the slider again.
3-2 with no outs. You just don't chase right here. You're a ball away from a walk.
Zim never comes off that fastball. Never. He looks fastball and he makes a mid-swing adjustment to cover everything else.
Good time to stay disciplined right here.
Got Suero warming up in the pen for the Nats. Does that mean Corbin's done?
Well, no, what they're doing is they're getting ready for him when it gets down to Corbin. If you got some traffic when Corbin's up, you got to go to the bench.
Wow.
He just
threw it right by him.
He did the same thing to Soto.
That's rare to see Zim get beat
Like
like that.
To Soto.
Right by him.
And 3-2 by you.
Wow.
That is the 4th K for him in this
center
game.
cut.
He has really simple and easy and repeatable mechanics, man. Like, clean, man. And to come in this stage right here on the road and continue to pitch like this, man. He gets out of this inning with no runs, man. Champagne. they like, man, bro. Got to get him on the base pass. He can cause some havoc.
Doing the in-out game, starting everyone off with that slider frisbee. That's a chase, too. It's not a strike. It's okay. And then he's coming right back. So he's gone 2-2-0 fastballs. I bet he changes it up right here. He's probably going to go off speed. Don't want to do it too many times. See Trinos behind the plate, saying his third base to get ready.
You're like, hey. Make him earn it. Like, yeah, make him earn it.
Why now? Is that showing exhaustion? Is he getting a little tired?
Yeah, a little bit. But you know, you're trying to pitch too fine instead of just letting it happen and be aggressive. You know what I mean? He's been living east to west, but sometimes you just got to have the mentality of, here it is, man, hit it. You know what I mean? Because he wants to get on to cause havoc. You know?
They just need to get out of this inning in 3 minutes.
I like that. Hey, we're going to come right back here. We're going to right back again. Yeah.
Same pitch.
We're going to make it earnest. Especially if it's down. You know what I mean? If it's down right there, it's tougher to elevate that baseball. You're like, come on, man. Go right through me. Right through me. Good pitch. See, that's pitching. That's pitching, man. He won that behind in the count.
Falls down 3-0. Comes right back.
And that's deflating to a hitter. It's like, come on, man. I'm ahead in the count. I got to get a better swing on that ball, man.
Erquidi.
Dirty. I'm a huge fan. I've seen him the last couple times out. I'm a huge fan of the way he conducts himself out there. How they gonna have the presidents chasing candy like that?
Halloween, baby.
My man Teddy right there. Theodore. My man was riding a moose back in the day. Gomes the only one hit a double.
Yeah, right.
Done any damn
Thunder, yeah. And see, AJ's really good about having a good eye about his pitchers. He's seen them fall behind the guys now. You're seeing them have the lack of command. Now you're going to have somebody start to stretch out in the bullpen and be like, hey, listen, man, we can't let this game get away from us, man. So, and now you can play matchups. Each guy can have an inning in the bullpen, you know.
But if he gets Jan out right here, he's still going to come back in the 6th, right?
I would believe so. He's only at 66 pitches. Now, I mean, maybe you use him for the next day. I don't know what kind of plan you have, but if it's this game, have at it, brother.
Only giving him 2 hits.
I think he's up 5th. So I think he's up 5th coming up this inning.
Yeah.
You got a runner on 2nd and 3rd. You might want to go down to the bench. You know, you might want to bring Reddick out there, depending if Corbin's out there with the lefty.
So that's it for the 5th inning. We'll see you at the top of the 6th.
Countdown and prompt to stand up and hold up. The Stand Up to Cancer cards.
These are the moments that bring us to our feet. The anticipation. The 15 seconds of fame. The big catch. But the most important moment happens when we all stand together. Join us as we stand up to show our support for loved ones affected by cancer. Visit standuptocancer.org/MLB. Stand up with us.
Okay, everyone, it's time to rise. Hold up those cards as we stand up to cancer together.
Its fans, players, and coaches have come together to support our friends and family and to stand united and steadfast in our determination to defeat this disease. Please join Major League Baseball, MasterCard, Fox, and the entire baseball family as we stand together in the fight against cancer. Visit standuptocancer.org to find out how you can help today. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
Now batting for the Houston Astros, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
We are back, and so is Corbin on the bunk.
Keep battling, man. Gotta keep battling, gotta keep it close.
Is that surprising to you at all, knowing that someone's up in the pen warming up?
No, I mean, you know, you want to shorten the pin game as much as you can, you know? And, you know, if you're able to use your starters to get the matchups that you want for the bullpen, so be it, you know? And if you think about it for Corbin, one tricky first inning and a homer. That's what doomed you so far to this point. So it's like, man, he's not pitching that bad. Only 80 pitches at this point, you know, so for the most part, been efficient, you know. I like that fastball.
Even though that's very off the plate?
Yeah, because it has a downward tilt. Like, so even if he swung at it, the best he could do is foul it off his foot. You know what I mean? So. Good pitch. But see, that opens up that.
So you go outside up top, you go low inside, and then right down the
It's
pipe.
chest, brother. It's
It ain't
chest.
checkers.
Yeah, it's chest, man. And that's called pitching, man. Keeping guys off balance, you know. Rizzo look a little nervous now. He ain't in the stands no more.
This entire stadium.
He ain't in the stands no more. Good pitch. Good pitch. Good pitch.
What'd I miss?
Here's Johnny.
Get me a Ryan Zimmerman walk-off pop.
That's a good fastball. That's a good fastball.
Ooh.
feeling a little drizzle.
Oh, the Rain Man.
Forecast says 0% chance.
Yeah, it's getting up to 1.
Can I get a quick zoom from the camera real quick?
Somebody gave me those.
Yeah.
Somebody gave them to him. Train carries around his own baseball cards.
Don't put that evil on me, man. Don't put that evil on me, man. Don't put that evil on me, bro. Nobody would want them things, bro. No, don't put that evil
I
on
want one.
me.
I want one signed.
Bad man.
I want to sign one to take home.
I don't like you that much, bro.
I want to sign
I
one.
don't like you, bro. I don't like you that
I would
much.
like it delivered with my custom dunks, too.
I want to
I'm
see
not
a
gonna
pack
forget.
of goons check these Miami squads down there. Oh, Dan Uglo, his T-Rex arms, his big legs. Hermida, don't sleep on
Fun.
him.
We're fun. Willingham, you know what I mean?
Geez.
We're fun to watch.
Yeah.
Oh, good piece of hitting.
Wow.
Hot.
Right place.
That's where the shift works. That's where the shift works. Oh, this man, you've been having a hard time getting this man out. And it's critical that the bottom of the order
Turns it over.
turns it over, and if you can steal some runs, that's a plus too, man. And the bottom of the order has been good. I mean, and they have Carrera down there, so I mean, in fairness, that's what. Not too many bottom of the orders have guys down there that can do that.
7, 8, 9 are must outs for the pitchers. If you don't get those guys out, and if they put some runs on the board, it's tough to beat.
And what's up with this? Where Bill Nye at? Y'all said 0 chance. I'm feeling a little drizzle.
Bill Nye's a scientist, not a weatherman.
Everybody telling me to chill. Meanwhile, my forehead.
Sorry, boss.
I mean, what's going on? Yeah, boss man. He said 0. I meant 0% down the street. That's what I meant. Yeah. Oh Lord, got the umbrella, huh? Trade don't do rain. You always put it in. Trade don't do rain.
Man, Trey.
Trade don't do rain, bro. I don't do rain. I don't run rain. That don't mean I can't get wet just because I don't got no hair.
California, man. We don't do this.
Yeah, we don't do this. I know, right? I know. You don't want to see that. Uh-oh.
Chirinos. Chirinos. Wow. Another great grab by Victor Robles.
His route running, he's athletic, but his route running, I mean, he's on and off the bat. You know what I mean? Like, he's going to be a star. You know what I mean? One of the better center fielders in all the game.
So my outfield work where I've been before, the Washington Nationals, sabermetrically have the best outfield in the game. They recover the most outs. They cover the most ground. They do they bail the pitchers out more than anyone in the game. 1 of 1 right there, Washington
And this
Nationals.
is the pitcher's park. So
Yeah.
they got to be able to go get
Gotta
that
go.
baseball, man.
Yeah.
That's how alphas get steak dinners. And you can get the crab legs. You go get that baseball. It's called Oscar style.
5-course meal.
Can't say I've ever had crab legs. Bro, you know where I'm from.
That don't be from California.
Oh,
They
man,
got,
man.
Hey, Papados. We're going to Papados, man. Make sure we'll take a walk after.
Ooh.
Because you're going to eat good. Nice little slider right there. It's 4-0. Feels like 10-0.
It does. Yeah, these Nats, these poor fans, they got the mute button on. They can't wait for Soto to get to the plate for that salsa music.
Right. You know, and when you're pitching like this, he's still thinking that Chirinos home run, that pull changeup. He's like, that mistake, man. Like, this will be a totally different feel of a ball game if I didn't make that mistake and get beat in the bottom of the order. Because he's been efficient since. You see the tilt of the slider. He's fluttered in the changeup. He's feeling confident now, man. But it might be too little too late.
He lit up that early contact in the 5th, came in Omaha, and then went all the way. Just one mistake to Chirinos. That cost him 4.
Oh, looks like Urquidy's done.
Urquidy might be done.
Had that handshake with Chirinos.
Tell you what, he could have kept going, but I tell you what, them Nats are probably excited he's out of the game.
Yeah.
You could bring anyone out. As long as it ain't that man. That dude towed the rubber, gave no walks, 2 hits, 5 shut, no stress innings, no nothing.
All in just 67 pitches.
Yep.
You couldn't ask for a better start.
He went right after them boys, too. He went 95 right by Soto and Zimmerman, said, I'm here to compete.
Yeah.
Is it out of the box to say with only 67 pitches we should expect to see him tomorrow?
Who?
I mean, depending on how the game progresses, if they score and add on, you can keep James out there for a little bit longer, maybe give him 2 innings, get somebody else up. But you want to save Harris, you know what I mean, certain guys, but...
Yeah. So Harris went 1 1/3 last night, so he's not down. It's the postseason, but he definitely could use 2 days, today and tomorrow off, or 1 at least.
Let's go out. Let's get another TBT going, pretty please. TBT? Yeah. Who's that? Who that?
That's what we're talking about.
Bosworth, he put... Man, I remember that brawl. That's Wilson
right there.
That's Wilson right there.
Yeah.
And Wilson charged him, and he picked him up, slammed him on the ground, gave him some of that UFC business, and he came up bloody. And Aaron Boone was on the team, on the Reds at the time, and he went up to Wilson and said, out of all the people you would charge, why pick him? Like, you know what I mean? That's a bad move, but you don't want to mess with that man. All right, boss man, what's going on?
Let's go ahead and get a quick little soundbite from Game 5 starter Garrett Cole, please.
To do that kind of thing.
Yeah, there are always challenges that are involved in that, and this being the largest stage that we can get on, certainly with the opponent being so well prepared, anticipate having to respond to some things tomorrow, and hopefully we respond well.
And on your left in the first row, Garrett.
Perhaps a similar version of that question. What impressed you the most about their lineup, top to bottom, from facing them?
I mean, they won some 2-strike counts. I mean, they battled. I feel like I've said this a few times since we've been through the postseason. Our opponents have not taken a pitch off, but I feel like as the intensity grows as we get deeper into October, just the intent and the uncertainty. The intent and certainty on the approaches and on the focus on the pitches just continues to just raise across the board, and so you have to deal with that. You have to respond to that.
Brian in the second row.
We've seen it in your starts, like when it's your last inning where you sort of empty your tank a little bit when you're not going to come back out there. Is there an element to that where last start of the season, it's the last time you take the ball to where you do some of that maybe you wouldn't do normally?
Yeah, I mean, I hope I go home with nothing left in the tank. So whether it's, tomorrow is the last time I pitch, or, I get the opportunity to pitch another time after that, I just hope I'm just, absolutely dog tired by the time I get home.
We'll stay in the second row on your left.
Yes, you have talked in the past about your good relationship with Martin Maldonado, your good work relationship. Can you talk a little bit about how that level of confidence was built?
I just think Maldi specifically his, the weapons that he has behind the dish in terms of just, how athletic he is blocking the ball and how he can throw runners out. I really think it can complement anybody's game. But specifically, it can complement my game. I think just our catching core in general, we just have such a high level of communication. Robinson and Maldi do just a fantastic job. Maldi's had a little bit more experience with me dating back to 2018, which never hurts. He's just a pleasure to play with. He performs at a high level. He prepares at a high level. He's a true professional. He's one of the elite catchers in the game, especially defensively. And he's just a really good human. So I just enjoy being around him.
Back left corner, Chandler.
Both in Game 1 and against the Yankees in the CS, you kind of had some ill-timed walks. I guess when you've looked back at those two starts, have you found any parallels about kind of why your command maybe has slipped a little bit in certain situations?
Yeah, well, I mean, I just in the specific walk, the last game, I just kind of went to the stuff a little bit. Went to a pitch that I just really didn't have good command of on the day. One too many times, and then counted on Kurt being a little aggressive 3-2 and wasn't able to just put pressure. I mean, I wanted to put pressure at the top of the zone, and I missed above the zone. And then in regards to the Yankee start, there was some scenarios where I just wasn't quite certain with challenging over the plate, and if you're not giving a quality delivery on the way there, you can always kind of hit the eject button and move on to the next guy. And I did that a few times. I just didn't want to flirt with fire. I mean, we were in the Bronx, and we had a lead, but it's quick to get that team back in. And I just felt like hey, maybe live to die another day a couple times, because we still were able to bring some good pitches out when we needed to.
And standing to your left,
Garrett, after your first start against the Nats, Juan Soto said he knew he should just sit on fastball after experiencing
the right fielder, Adam Eaton.
Nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears, and sweat.
So bottom of the sixth, 1 out. Bottom of the sixth with 1 out with 2 on, and they already pulled James. Are they already regretting pulling Jose Urquidy?
So with the youth right now and protecting him, for the future, I don't know what his pitch count is. I don't know what his limit is. Kind of talking about an opener. He surpassed the opener by getting into the fifth. But where I'm hung up is they saw James last night, and they also saw Harris last night. 2 runners on, traffic, without a hit, right? So they knew he's got that high fastball. They know to lay off the slider. And then here comes Harris, who threw 1 1/3 last night. So it's back-to-back guys like they saw last night. Sometimes offensively, if you can just get another look at a dude, you'll be all right. So they're running the same routine that they did last night, James to Harris. So we'll see how it works out.
And if you're in there and you're in that lineup, you're just licking your chops, right, at this moment?
Yeah. I mean, it is a breath of fresh air. Once Jose got out of there, I mean, man, he was up there throwing frisbees. But we'll see. Harris got the guys out last night, same guys he's facing tonight. And sometimes it's tough for the bullpen guys to go against each other.
Back on, and another pitching change.
Got tight, man. Couple walks by James, man. Can't get free passes in this game. Come back to haunt you big time.
I already asked Johnny, is A.J. Hinch already regretting this pull by Jose?
I would have kept him in the game. You know what I mean?
Only 64 pitches.
Uh-oh.
You done loaded up. You done loaded up. Yeah, like I said, I don't regret pulling him. I don't know what his pitch count is. I don't know what's going on. I mean, if AJ said if I can get 5 shutout innings out of him, I don't care what the game situation is that a win? 100% a win. You're the Houston Astros. You got here because of your bullpen and your starter. You shouldn't be bummed out about pulling them. But what I was talking about, they saw James last night, and they saw Harris last night, and they're bringing him in the same situation. Again, sometimes bullpen guys are foreign because you don't see him all the time. They just saw this man last night, and they saw James last night.
The only thing I'm thinking is maybe they wanted to use him for tomorrow. Maybe they wanted to have that option to get 1 inning out of him tomorrow in a high-leverage situation. But there's no real need because you have Garrett Cole going tomorrow that you assume that's going to
Train. If this man goes deep, I'm taking my shirt off.
This
place is going to go wild.
You heard it here. Jonny Gomes is taking his shirt off if Soto hits a grand slam.
We can do the rest of this. I don't got a dog in the fight. I'm just calling a good game.
Yeah,
if this man goes deep, God bless, this place is going to go wild.
Oh, he wanted to. He wanted to, but they get a run.
Yep.
They get a run and they
One
get
at
on
a
the
time.
board.
One at a
That
time.
was on my mind. I was going shirt off the rest of the
I'd
show.
have been with you, too.
Yep.
I'd have been with you, too. Nipple game out.
Yep.
But, I mean, listen, if they stop the bleeding right there at 1 run, the momentum will shift back. 'Cause I think this is the Nationals' best chance. This is their best chance right now. He wanted that ball.
I was talking about last night getting late in the game when you're behind. All you want to do first is cut it in half. Cut it in half. Down by 4, cutting it in half is in 2. Okay? So if you don't get 2, now you got to try and cut it in half again. Once you cut it in half, then you can go. But you got to cut it in half first. This is a huge 2-out RBI right here. There goes that man again. You talk about clutch.
Kendrick's walk-up was your schoolboy Q's crash. She's going to hit a knock right here. Calling it.
He'd probably do his auto take, first pitch, just like that. Get in a cozy situation.
Torino saves a run right there. Little cross-up.
So with first base open, how are you pitching to Howie Kendrick right now?
Careful, man. Careful. He's going to have to hit my pitch. He's going to have to hit my pitch. stay away from him, man. Like, you know what I mean? He can tie the game if you miss a cutter in. So stay away from him. Make him hit the ball with power the other way. If he does that, tip your cap. But change eye level. But I think he's going to be able to stay away from him.
You still need strikes, though. You put him on for a free pass. Zimmerman comes up, hits a grand slam. Now they get the lead.
Yeah.
Okay? Worst case scenario here, tie it. You walk him. Worst case scenario is you lose the lead. The guy on deck with 2 outs.
Harris has his pulse for this situation, though, what he's shown so far, getting big outs for the Astros.
What do you want to see right here, Trent? You want to see a 3-run shot?
That's dirty right there. That's fun.
Or you want to see Harris get out of this inning?
I want to see good baseball, man. I want to. If Harris spots the glove and how he goes deep, hats off, man. You know, man to man, you got to tip your cap. We're all the best in the world here, and these are the best 2 teams in the world going against each other. So, hey, may the best man win.
This is like a fight between a lion and a tiger. Like, I don't know, man. They're both alphas, right? But yeah, you just want to see good, clean action.
And how he went for it right there. He went for
Took
it.
a crack 2-1. Took a crack 2-1. You deserve that one. Now see if he shortens up and just gets that steak. Gets that steak.
But I will say, I like Harris in these moments right here.
Osman's ice cold.
I like him more than Ozuna in these moments right here.
This man's
he
ice
seems
cold.
to have the pulse. He's like, hey, man, next pitch. And Johnny will tell you, everybody don't have that. Everybody in your locker room don't have that. That's dirty. Hey, it let you know.
He went there.
It let you know.
He made
I
eye
like that.
contact.
It let you know what neighborhood I'm from. I like that. I like that.
2 nights in a row, he came in with traffic and just buzzsawed right through it. He gave that little cheap RBI to first base. That one, he just cut through right through their lineup.
I might have to get a ball signed for him. I'm a big fan of him, bro. I'm a big fan of him. I'm going to go down tomorrow and say, Trey, a big fan of you, man. I'm a big fan of him. He shows guts, man.
He won in the 3rd last night. Hey, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm good.
Get you 2/3 right there. Holla.
J.J. Watt, real recognized real right there. What a night by Erkidi. Hell of a performance. Hashtag take it back.
How cool is that, man? You know what I mean? You know, guys, Houston's a big sports town, man, and they all support each other. So this is fun to watch. That's fun.
Yeah, he's checked in, man. It's pretty cool. He's checked in.
And he trained, JJ actually trained where we trained at. Good guy, man. Always interacting with everybody. Huge sports fan. That's pretty cool, man. That's a bad man.
Random question. When you were in the league, who is that athlete from another sport where you got a little like
Oh,
giggity?
D-Wade. D-Wade used to come to our games all the time, bro, and vice versa, man. It's like, that's Wade County. You know what I mean? Like, so we all support each other, man. It was fun, man. Zach Thomas, you know what I mean? Guys like that. Miami had some beasts back then when they was there, so I was honored, man, just to be around those guys.
Johnny?
Yeah. Up in Boston, the Patriot boys. You know, Wes Welker, Amendola, Tom, Gronk. Them boys come right into our clubhouse, start spiking stuff, and yeah, they're wild.
Let's keep the old school team
cool to
going.
share that.
Let's get another TBT going, huh? What we got?
That's dope. Him and Knapp had legendary beard game. Legendary beard game, man.
You got a unique relationship with the dude when that's your handshake. That's your handshake. When you just go to the other grown man's beard, you yank on it.
Facial region is peculiar, you know what I mean?
I'm talking pine tar. Talking about a month-long party. I had to get all in there to get the pine tar and the dirt and the champagne and.
How hard are y'all yanking on each other's beard?
Oh yeah, we're lifting.
It's a real yank.
Yeah, nothing soft. Trey getting the cardio in, boy.
Yeah, you got to get it in. That's in Philadelphia, man.
You have an iPod, iPad.
And that, you can tell that's old school because the cord is longer than me right there with the iPad that do the clicks when you turn around and stuff like that. But you got to get it done, man. You got to have fun. I always wanted to go deep in ball games. You had to get that cardio in, baby. Got to do it, man.
How many laps can you do now around this diamond?
Oh, dude. Uber. Uber.
You running the stairs here?
No. Elliptical once a week. I'll walk the golf course until I get. Yeah. Barely. Yeah, 16 and a half. I'll get the golf cart.
You're not doing Big Hurt sprints?
No, not Big Hurt sprints. Big Hurt is the only person I know that say he sprint at the Beverly Wilshire. And I said, I would pay anybody to get a photo of Big Hurt running up down Wilshire Boulevard. You know what I mean? I love Big Hurt. He's the best, man. One of the nicest Hall of Famers of all time, man.
They just showed a shot on the broadcast of Tucker checking out the iPads. I already asked you this. What are your thoughts on technology allowed in the dugout now?
I mean, I'm all for it, right? I mean, it'd be the same guy as, has a tape cassette in his car, right? I mean, we on to some new stuff, man. We on. And the pitchers have it, too. They got all the info on the hitters. You really got to be mano a mano.
It look like an Apple store in that dugout now, though.
Right?
I mean, they got flat screens on the floor. I mean, it's got out of control. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but in the end, when you're in the box and you're in the mound, yes, it's good to know what guys can do, but you still got to compete with it between those lines, man. It's like, yeah, you can't hit changeups. Well, I ain't bought one yet, so we're going to have to figure that out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't went to Home Depot and got that one yet, so that don't help me.
They're not an iPod on the planet, iPhone, anything to help you hit a 90-mile-an-hour fastball.
Preach.
Right? And then you're going to run it up to 100 miles an hour on the black?
And see, that's where, and Johnny, you cut me off if you want to, the game has changed. Like, only closers and a handful of starters threw 100. Now, you have 4 to 5 guys that throw 100. You got middle relievers. You got a starter. You might not see a fastball under 97 miles an hour in a game going in now. The game is changing that.
And why is it? How did that evolve?
Guys get stronger. When we came up in the Bay, we ate Jack in the Box, 2 tacos, and we played doubleheader. Now, my daughter's eating, she got a pre-workout. I'm like, you 11 years old. Like, how you know about salmon? Like, you know what I'm saying? You got cauliflower in there, Brussels sprouts. It's like, the guys are stronger. They train better. You see it in golf. Everyone hits the ball 350 yards now. Like, that's one thing that's fun about training. You know what I mean? Where we train that in Exos, which is athletes performance, now called Exos. But deadlifting, squatting, everything's about strength, speed, and being stronger. Oof, that's gas. And he's living at 100. He's living at 100, though. You know what I mean? Like, and I came up with, A.J. Burnett and Josh Beckett. Yeah. Those guys could run it up there, but it was 97, 98, you know what I mean? A couple hundreds. These guys now, man. Oof. And see, that's the other part of the game. Hitters are on it.
Yeah.
Hitters are on it. Like, they're so used to seeing that velocity, they're making a commitment to swing, and it's not like they're getting their foot down and they letting that thing sing, man.
Let me tell you something. I'd take 100 to 105 any day over what Jose was throwing. This man was throwing some frisbees. I mean, you're talking, you commit to a ball right here. 0.2 of a second. It's 14 inches the other way. Yeah. 14 inches. It moves out. It's almost we need old science dude in here.
Shout out Bill Nye.
14 inches. Right?
I'll call him a science dude from now on. though. I ain't calling Bill Nye no more. It's an old science dude.
60 feet 6 inches. It's going to come at you 0.3, 0.8 seconds. Something going to move 14 inches in 3.8 seconds. Think about it.
He hit 250, so he don't really know. But
he choked up too much. We saw the whole thing.
256.
Don't take away my 6. Don't take away my 6. He said, please respect me.
I led the team in triples and stolen bases, okay? Chill.
You got a room full of most improved trophies. Yep.
Sadly, that's a fact.
Yep.
I did win most improved.
Yep. Just because the kid came to every practice and every game, and his dad's cool.
Snacks was on point. The Capri Suns. And
Mom had the oranges sliced perfect.
Yeah. We got to keep them.
Yep. Most improved. 10 years in a row.
And, of course, talk the most trash, too.
Pop it off. You still be popping off, too. I can see that.
You gave the best kid on the team a ride every day. Yeah, that's how he got that.
I got a homie just like that. I grew up with him. He's like, Jackie, your ride, man. I appreciate it, man. Put the bag in the middle of your legs and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Maybe you get in the game today. Yeah.
You brought gum again for the whole team. All right, you did your job.
Oh, my God. Big League Chew.
Yep.
Oof. Is he throwing anything else? Just throw gas the entire time.
You don't have to right now. You don't have to. 100.
It's 100, man. Like, I mean, I get it. My boy Fernando Rodney, man. I said the oldest man in the league, but one of the best teammates ever, man. Really good dude. Really good dude, man. Ball in the gap, though. Gotta go.
We'll see if they get the runner in motion right
Yeah.
here. I think they're going to put him in
Gonna
motion.
be tough with Tucker, though, and that velocity, though.
Yep.
So he's gonna have to really get a good jump.
But you got house money. Uh-oh.
He ain't going nowhere, John. He ain't gonna go nowhere. I tell you what, for me, running the bases was nerve-wracking. I didn't want to get picked off. I didn't want no. I didn't want to. I want to score, man. Not a really big lead.
There
Good
he
pitch.
goes. Walked him.
That's a strike.
He walked him.
That was a strike. But see, that's tough. When the runner's going,
come
you
out
can't
and move.
stick it. Yeah, you can't stick it to allow the umpire to see it. So I thought it was a strike. I thought it was a strike.
Baseman Jose Altuve.
Ooh. Well, instant replay.
Train knows.
These add-on runs right here can be so important. When you're talking down 3, you're every bit. You get a walk, a knock, and a homer ties it. These add-on runs are so, man, they're heartbreaking.
Especially
And huge
again
for the Astros.
Shutdown innings. They just scored. Come on, man. We right there, man. Get us a ground ball right now,
First
man.
and second, no outs. They got all the options up there. And again, right at the top of that lineup, here comes that man again, Altuve with runners on.
With velo. So this should be fun.
Yep.
This should be fun. He gonna turn this ball around.
He tried to go El Sneeko last bat and lay that bunt down with 2 outs. There you go, right there. That's
Game 5.
Ooh,
Lions.
Lions.
Bear fight right
Lions
there.
and Tigers
Yep.
and Bears.
Yep.
Woo.
And Garrett Cole coming off that last performance, too.
Angry. Don't drive angry.
Do you think that helps or hurts Cole in this situation tomorrow?
He gonna be fired up. So we'll see. He's gonna be fired up. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Some guys can play angry, but we'll see about the velocity. If he's not trying to overthrow the baseball, he might turn this ball around. Ooh, personal slider, huh? Tried to trick him.
Yep. Gonna have to throw strikes. If he's not throwing that slider for a strike, Altuve could jump him.
Not gonna honor it.
Yeah.
A little cut fastball.
Sure did. Cut at 100.
Little cut. Big out.
That's the benefits of velocity right there. You drop that down, that same pitch down to about 94, that's in someone's nachos. You run that upwards at 3 digits, 100 miles per hour.
Michael Brantley, tough out, man. He been on the barrel all day long, man. We'll see.
Oh, where's he going now? Rodney?
Yeah.
Wow.
Matchups the rest of the way, huh?
Absolutely.
Matchups the rest of the way, and then get to Ozuna in the 9th?
Oh, yeah.
It's his save.
Yeah, it's his save, absolutely.
Save. Game and slow down.
So yesterday we were talking about the baddest guys you ever played with or against. So check out this photo that our wonderful research team did. Didn't we already just talk about these pictures?
Yeah, we already let you know. Kyle Farnsworth a bad man. And he'll let you know about it, too.
All kinds of pub.
What's going on in the one to the left?
Oh, that's a dude he done beat up. I tried to go and meet him at the mound. Kyle Farnsworth punched him square in the face.
I don't know.
I want to look at some more brawls. I like it. Boxing and baseball, my two favorites. Put those bad boys together. I'm all in.
Whoa!
Oh, no comment.
Yeah. Oh.
That's a rivalry right there.
Oh,
Those are two big dudes now.
Yeah.
Yeah. A-Rod's not a small guy.
No.
Yeah, at all.
Called Leatherface. I like this one because they went at each other. Both of them landed punches, man. Strickland was tired of him going deep on him, man. He said enough is enough. Cut some bacon off.
And it's just something special when it's a superstar. Like
that
Harper.
was, you know.
These guys are good at baseball right here, but they couldn't fight. It's like watching a fight in the NBA. They ain't good at it. You got about 10-foot arms. It's like a windmill.
I don't know. Didn't Rugne? There we go. Rugne connected.
Got him good.
He guided him with that glove, and he had that right waiting for him, and he hit him, and he stunned him.
When I saw Odor through that, that was not his first punch he's ever thrown.
Not at all.
That man teed him up and went what?
And you know what's so funny? If you watch that video for a split second, the Blue Jays were like, oh, it's real. But they had to kind of circle around him because he was like, oh, he know what he's doing back there. Yeah.
You never seen after that punch, you go get him.
You go get him. Yeah.
The old Mighty Mouse came with it.
Yeah, little Wolverine.
Is it safe to say that was one of those moments you remember where you were when you first saw it?
Absolutely. Because I said, oh, it's real. And I said, it's real. And it's like, after that, though, it's like, Odor can hit 200 for the rest of his life. Everybody said, yeah, we remember you had that combination plate on him. Yeah, he gave that combination plate with that extra taco.
Yeah, he has some boxing classes after school at some point. Hey.
Yeah. Oh, man. God rest his soul. Pedro, man. Oh, Poppy is in that video like, what are you do? Oh, no.
Pedro, man, he just competes. He just competes.
I don't want to laugh at
Yeah.
that. I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at. I remember Poppy in that video, like, oh, come on, man, like, all right, like we didn't cross the line, like we didn't all cross the line, bro. Like I felt him on that. You remember Poppy in that video?
Yeah,
I was like,
I
you got to be kidding me, bro. You can't throw somebody's uncle down at the barbecue. Like, you know what I'm saying? That kills don't work.
Don't sleep on old Don Zim, though. That man, he grows some horns, and he
Zim went after him, though.
He went right after him.
Zim went after him, though. I fought the law, and the law won, though. I'm not Poppy, though, in that video, though. Oh, Lord. What have we done? We didn't ruin the game.
That 03-04 back-to-back series was
incredible. It was serious. It was serious.
Incredible.
Like, them dudes is not eating dinner together. Hey, we was on Team USA together, and Chip looked at me on the bus, and then we got Veritek in front of me and A-Rod behind me, and Chip looked like Train. I said, it might still be real.
Yeah.
It might still be on a simmer. He said, on a simmer right there. It might still be real. They didn't say one word to each other.
Oh, Brantley.
He been on the barrel all day long.
Tucker holds. Bases loaded, one out.
He been on the barrel all day long.
I'm questioning this move right here. I mean, granted, he had the two guys on, but
Third baseman Alex Bregman.
I'm going to roll with my 100-mile-an-hour fastball. I don't need to use another guy.
I wonder what he saw in that matchup.
Yeah, I don't
You
get it.
understand what I'm saying? Like maybe get the change up to get him hit the ball on the ground
or something.
I wonder what
he
saw.
ain't going to get a double play. I would challenge him with 100. Wait for him challenge him with a good changeup guy.
Okay.
And he got no one warming up.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I wonder what he saw. Like, yeah, I don't know.
First and second, one out, and went to the bullpen.
That's dirty.
Yeah.
That's dirty.
This is the sequence from Game 3 right here. Got him rolling over on that changeup.
Yeah, right.
matchup. Oh.
I fought the law and the law won. I fought the law and the law won.
I said from the beginning, there's two
Let's go.
sleeping bears. Bregman and Rondon. Someone's going to wake up.
Wow.
Someone's going to wake up. Oh, that fires me up right there.
So, Janko, are you going to book those flights to Houston now or after the game?
You see what I'm doing right now? I'm about to tell Mama, yeah. I need zone 1.
Oh, boy, he's going to give him that 4-2 right here when he does this right here. He's going to shine. I'm questioning that move.
Me and you both. Me and you both. Like the whole time, I was like, I don't.
You can't.
And Fernando's my boy. I just don't understand the matchup. Like, did he think the changeup was gonna get? And DC is stunned. Again.
Yep.
Again. 86 years, and we got to see him shake hands once. And you know, and the one thing behind everybody's mind, you got Garrett Cole tomorrow. You got Max is a bad man. I'm just saying. They go 3-2 back to Houston.
You're 9 outs away from it being 0-0.
Home field.
And it's a race to 2 wins. It's now goes
It's
to
a
three-game
It's a good old
series.
3-game series.
Goes to a
regular
3-game
season
series.
baseball.
Yep.
And
My
you know
man
what?
just grannied him in the World Series.
That's the same changeup that he hit Max Scherzer out on. What you do is you speed the bat up, and all of a sudden he drops the barrel right there, inner half. As a pitcher, you're doing the hitter a favor. That's what we say. You're doing him a favor, man. We can't go down there with that pitch in that zone, you know? That's 2 changeups, and you look at the tape, he hit for home runs.
What do you guys think about this comment right here? Bregman, World Series MVP, book it?
They got a couple guys.
Only 2 bombs, right? He had those 2 bombs and nothing else, right?
They got a couple guys, though. They got a couple guys right now.
But I tell you,
I mean, your boy Brantley hitting 500.
Yeah, you can only hold this man down for so long.
Right,
Oh, we talking about easy, letting runners on base and this and that. Man, him and Rondon, you can only hold them down for so long. They always come back. This dude just caught it all the way up. He's a bad man.
You know what's so funny? As soon as that home run hit, Cole in his mind like, I got tomorrow.
Yep.
He saw it. He showed no emotion because he's like, oh, it's on tomorrow. I gotta go. Let me go home and sleep.
Yep.
Let me go home. Let me go home and
You
rest.
might be in a cab in 20 minutes.
Yeah. No shower pill.
Yep.
I'll shower at home.
Wow.
Hey, it's on. I've seen it. I've seen it. Manager looks right down that dugout. So you know.
So then you talk about, too, last night and tonight, Will Harris coming out of the bullpen with inherited runners, coming in with traffic. Wop, 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 done, out of the inning. Fernando Rodney comes in, inherited runners, they all score.
That's called church. It's simple, man. It's simple. That's a strike, man. We trying to go home.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though. We'll see how Washington comes out tomorrow. This is a good ball club right here, and these fans kind of been getting short end of the stick, right? If they would have seen that 12-1 ball game that they put up in Houston, these people, they kind of got short end of the stick here.
Seems like all the home fans have been getting the short end of the stick the entire series.
Yeah.
Can a home team win 1?
Houston has a chance to go back to Texas 3-2.
I tell you what, man. I mean, 3-1 right here. You got 1 out. He's had no one warming up in the bullpen like you thought Fernando Rodney's come out and shut the inning down.
Just hoping he can get a ground ball. They're going to look back on the tape. I guarantee it. Those 2 home runs by Bregman are the same pitch. You cannot allow him to get extended. His swing has been kind of big, so you're doing him a favor and speeding up his bat.
Bregman heard y'all talking about him.
I'm talking about him.
Yeah.
He's going to be talking to America tonight. You got nothing but interviews coming. You should love Bregman.
He's a star. And he has the swagger. He's the guy that wears the black hat for the team. The rest of them are a bunch of nice guys. He's the one with the chip. You know what I mean? He's the one. Abe
I'm
Lincoln
about
tried.
to go to the bullpen and get someone up. We're damn World Series.
He said, hey!
Suero's back
You don't
up.
got
He
it,
was
you
up.
don't got it.
He was up earlier in the pen. Now he's back up. Bregman, shark, dude.
Oh, they crossing the line. They crossing the line.
Colossal the Colt. That's the best tweet we've gotten all show.
They crossing the line. They crossing the line.
Bregman, shark, dude. Bregman, it flows. It flows.
They crossing the line. They crossing the line.
He's ice cold too. He'd be one to tweet that out too.
Yeah. He'll retweet that. Yeah, I follow him. He gets spicy on there like Rocket do. I cannot believe it.
No.
I cannot believe it.
Jonny, not Jan Gomes. There we go. They
They-
move quick back there.
Digital is quick. Currently looking for an agent. Fernando's lost his command, man. You might hear the boo birds the first time here.
You don't want to get booed at home in the World Series.
I don't want to hear it, to be honest with you.
It's tough.
What is that like? What is it like being on that bump?
Your heart breaks.
The game just
Your
got
heart
away
breaks.
from your entire team.
Your heart. And when it's your fault, yeah.
Daniel Winkler. Teach Fernando Rodney how to wear his hat, please. CCD train. Oh, no.
My heart breaks. I've been there. Your heart, you feel like you let your teammates down, the organization down, the city down, the fans. There's nothing that all these fans could say to you right now that can make you feel worse than what you feel like on the mountain. I don't care who you are, what your background is. When you go home, before you go home, when you're in the shower, there's nothing you can say but I'm sorry, man. Like, I had better intentions. I had better thoughts. And your teammates understand because everybody, this is a game of failure. You know what I mean? Everybody's been there, man, you know. But you want to see a winner, but your heart breaks. Like, when you saw Clayton Kershaw, your heart broke for him because you finally saw him human. Like, it's like, yeah, he's going to go in the Hall of Fame, and yeah, he's made a lot of money, but why can I not be successful at this stage? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why? Like, why you don't want this? You know what I mean?
That
But
human element.
yeah, that human element, man. Yeah.
This game's tough, and it'll humble you in a heartbeat. He's on top of the world right there.
Dealing, yeah.
Damn.
Dealing. Going through packs of seeds. That's how you know you're excited. You can't wait to talk.
Mazatlan, Mexico. That's where we're going right after this with him. Yep.
Is there anywhere else Rodney'd rather be than on the bump right now? The way he's
man,
pitching, the way he's just...
You got a job to do, man, but like I keep saying, man, it's like you're fighting in quicksand, man. The harder you're fighting, the worse it's getting for you. And it's like, it's easy for everybody around you to say, hey, calm down, but it's like, man, I'm pouring my heart out here. You know what I mean? I'm doing the best I can, and it's not my night. You know what I mean? So it's tough, man. It's a tough pill to swallow. He's just getting around the ball. He's getting his hand.
But I can't believe
his
he's
hand's
letting
getting
him,
on the side of it.
I can't believe he's letting him hang out there. So you're acting like this is a sixth reliever. He's
Yeah.
only the second reliever.
Yeah,
Right? And then you got tomorrow where you got your ace going. So not many bullpen guys, and then you got the next day off.
Now, let me ask you a question.
Got to be some guy down there.
Is it a sense of waving the white flag? Like, you know what I mean? Just like, it's his inning now, you know?
See?
Oh, no.
You done lost him for the rest of the series. Everybody there. Bregman's like, damn, get him out.
Change up. Did him a favor. And the hitter will tell you, if you throw me a pitch and all I got to do is drop my barrel on it, do me a favor, man. Turn and burn. Looking like my golf driver. Looking like my golf swing. Woo.
That's coming right after J.J. Watt's tweet talking about the pitcher. He can be on Bregman, too, now. Fernando, you'll be all right. That's a 50 save guy right there. But, man, it's tough to do it on this stage.
Tough night.
Bang, 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 bang,
Astros fans around us are definitely enjoying this game right now. J.J. Watt should have walked him.
Bases are loaded, JJ.
Make it 4-2 game.
Yeah. Should have punt. Like what? On the what? Yeah.
I feel like the only downfall about that Grand Slam is Jose Urquidy was the story of the game. Now all we do is talk about that granny.
No, you got to give props where props due. I don't care if you're Matt Scherzer or him or any. You get 5 shutout innings like that. The way he did that. Oh no, he's talking in front of some cameras. Oh, please believe that.
Let's take a look at that Grand Slam one more time, though. We just have to. I was actually looking at it land right in front of us.
Yeah. I looked up because I was like, that ball better not hit me. I mean, he made a mistake. Once the ball's hit, it's all about being fair.
Talk about bases loaded, 1 out. I always go plus and minus. Worst case scenario is a double play. What you're trying to do is get a run in. You can get a run in with an out, which would be a sacrifice fly. Elevate the ball. You have to elevate the ball. What do you do to elevate the ball? You get underneath it and you scoop it. So therefore, an elevated fastball or a fastball to jam you would not allow you to do that. A changeup down, wop, el scupo. Threw it right into his bat right there. That's exactly what he's trying to do, is see something down that you can elevate. Something down, something slower velocity, changeup, boop.
Fastball velocity is going to be harder to scoop, but the changeup allows you to get your barrel out in front.
That's why I was surprised they took out the 100 mile an hour
range. Then blew the game up. All the bars all quiet around here. Everybody quiet. Beer almost out. Oh man, you messed up the church's money. Oh boy.
Still need an out right here, man.
Oh boy.
Bases are still juice with 1 out.
Oh boy.
This is a flashback game too, but the other way.
Yep.
Right?
That's correct. That is correct.
12-1.
People forget that was a good game for a solid 5-6 innings.
Same here.
I'll experiment all the critics after that Grand Slam. I see
funny.
you, Greg Bet.
I like that tweet.
Bees nasty.
I like that.
This is Kyle Tucker right here. He's Houston Astros' #1 prospect. This man's ice cold, yeah. Watch his back leg when he swings. Pretty unique swing. My man's going up there with no batting gloves. Stays calm. You can't tell me. I mean, you don't want to do 2 grand slams in an inning. My God.
Well, you know, you can look at it this way. The Nats put a thumping on them in their house.
Yep.
So we're going to send you we're going to reply all on that email. We're going to reply all. You want to mess up our night? We're going to mess up your
eye for an eye, right?
Mm-hmm. We're going to put a thumping on you too and let you know we're not going out without a fight. We're going to ruin it.
That might have been a better option.
All right. He was up, too.
He was up. Yeah, right.
But it's velocity. Velo.
And movement.
Velo.
They had him up, sat him down, and warmed up Rodney. Easy to play Monday morning quarterback, right?
What did they see in Rodney for the matchup, especially with the teeth in the lineup coming up? I don't know.
Rodney does a double play guy, right? You know, the sinker ballers, right? When they're down and in, those are the double play guys. He's a swing and miss guy. You still had to get 2 outs. And you weren't getting swing and miss out of those big donkeys.
So it's time for the 7th inning stretch. Let's go ahead and stretch with him. Take a quick break.
It's time for the Coca-Cola 7th inning stretch. Share an ice cold Coke with a friend and join in singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." Now pitching for the Houston Astros, number 30, Hector Rondon. Now batting for your Washington Nationals, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. The center fielder, the catcher,
We are back. Admire your work. We play loud. Alex Bregman.
Yeah, that barrel is loud when he squared up, baby. One of the
There
best.
ain't no reason to be in a hurry when you hit him like that. Take a peek.
You get some highlights of this man right here, he'll let you know when he squared that baseball up.
Real T-Rex.
Speaking of being in a hurry, if you're in the Astros position, are you kind of just first pitch swinging, trying to get out of there, or you're still playing the same game and just one pitch at a time?
Stay in the fight.
Same game. Pour it on, man. Hit an ant with a sledgehammer. No mercy, man. You don't want to give guys life because now you're seeing what happened when you gave the Astros life. Now this is a totally different ball game, totally different team the last 2 games. Came into your house and took your remote. So, it's tough, man. And see, they're talking over like who should have went with. You know what I mean? Like,
Head scratching right there.
yeah, like it's tough. It's
Postseason, you can't do what if. There ain't no what if in postseason. It's
You,
W or L.
Do you expect to see Fernando Rodney out there again?
Yeah, because in the end, though, you're still shorthanded. You can't do that. You can't handcuff yourself. And we said this in the beginning of the series. Somebody other than Doolittle and Hudson is going to have to step up and play well in that bullpen. Bottom line. You know what I mean? Yeah, you have the 8th and 9th, but that 5th and 6th and 7th has been a hard inning for him all year long, to be honest with you. It's just that it's been covered because the starters have been going deep. But those
He was in the game last night and played with fire.
Yeah.
He put traffic on the base all the time and just got away with it just enough at the end.
Right.
And you can't do that back-to-back nights, Houston Astros.
I'll give it up to the Nats fans, though. There are a lot of people still here compared to when in Houston.
Yeah.
Yep. A lot of people haven't walked out yet.
They might be staying for the 50-50 raffle number or something. This game about over. Tell you what.
Because he ain't telling no lies. Yeah. As soon as I'm honey, don't pull on me. As soon as the raffle get done.
You're still going to be a Nats fan. Wear your hat.
9,
Go
7,
home. Yep.
4. Dang.
All right, we out.
Yeah, we out. All right, we out. Don't be pulling on me. Don't be pulling on me. He said the 50-50 raffle. Yeah. Who is DJing here? Yeah. They can get it. They get it. Look at the Nats fans. Salty. I didn't stay. Oh my goodness,
boy,
that's pretty good right there.
George.
Look how he's shaking it. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Tea party.
It had messed up the tea party, man. Ain't this about a blip? Oh man. He done came in traffic. See, I'm a fan of sports, so I think like the fan, like, man, I could have went to Buffalo Wild Wings and watched it.
It's not even that. How much money did you spend to see your team?
Grip.
What?
Grip. Each hat, $50. Hot dog, $30. The beer, $40. Grip. I'm booing too. That's why I never got mad at people booing me. I'm like, I feel you, dog. You just spent about $300 to see me walk the house.
Hey, there you go. F7.
Hey, old John Gomes came to play.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
This ain't on him.
Yeah, he did. I'm a fan. Like, I feel you, dog. I mean, wow.
What?
I didn't see this one coming today. I knew they were going to give Corbin some fits, but I didn't see this coming. I didn't see this coming.
Played for Jim Lillian, didn't you?
Yeah.
What was he like as a manager?
Next pitch.
My bad. My bad, Trey.
Nah, he was a good man. I wasn't impressed. Don't tell me what to say. I'm going to let you know.
Do you, boo?
Yeah. Ain't nobody rebuttaling nothing. I wasn't impressed. But I guess. Big gulps, huh? I guess.
Big gulp.
I played with better managers, though.
Dribble Cabrera up at the dish.
I'm just keeping it funky, though. You know? So I'm just keeping it real, bro. Good pitch right there.
Got himself some knocks last night. They got a bunch of salty guys. He's a salty guy, too. Ryan Zimmerman, Howie.
Yeah, they've been around the game for a minute. he came and gave me a big old hug, man. He's a really good guy, man. Professional hitter, man.
Some of the best hands going when he came up.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
This guy made the ball invisible.
Both sides of the plate. Yeah. Absolutely. He can turn it with the best of them. Yeah, absolutely.
And then there are the youth right there on the other side. Oh,
that's dirty.
That disappeared.
This bullpen for the Astros, they got depth. They got a lot of guys that they trust that they can get quality outs, go through the lineup. You know, that was kind of their underrated, part of their team. You love the offense, you love the athleticism, you have the big horses starters, but once these guys start rocking and rolling in their roles, they got a lot of guys they trust.
My man right here, Rondon, he closed a bunch of games for the Cubs. Now he's in here in a mop-up game in the 7th. They got weapons throughout.
Right. And the thing about it is they're okay in that role. Like, hey, whatever y'all need, man, as long as you get that champagne going. You know what I mean?
They're all on the same mission, trying to host that trophy.
And you've been on a team. That's fun in the locker room.
Yeah.
That's fun, man.
See, that's where it's tough, too. I mean, you're down so many runs. You got no run game. You can't do anything. You got to go station to station. Can't apply any pressure until the tying run gets near. Game really slows down.
I don't know who told him that Demolition Man looked good, though. That Wesley Snipes, though. That blonde Demolition
power
Man.
might have been out. That's
the
long.
Demolition Man, the blonde.
2-2 is always a big chase pitch right here. See something out of the zone.
Ooh,
crossed him up.
Ooh.
Now we're out of your cage.
Ooh. Looked like it loosened the mask.
Right here. Ooh.
On the button.
You got them springs on that new mask.
Doink.
You got to be a different man to get behind that plate, man. You got to be a different man.
Did either of you guys ever consider being a catcher?
I caught all the way up. I was the other catcher coming up, yeah. Yep.
I was a left-handed catcher for Little League when I went to play it against sports. You remember playing against sports?
Oh, yeah.
I took one off the mat and said, I ain't about that life.
It turned it
I
back
ain't about that life. Yeah. I said, I ain't about that life.
There's that chase pitch right there, 2-2. I'd imagine he'd fill it up right here. 3-2, 2 out, off speed. Old Nat fans trying to hang in there. Trying to flip that lineup up to get back to Turner.
Yeah, I got to give props to this Nats crowd. Yeah. They're still in an 8-1 game. They got 2 on.
Don't give the DJ the lead. He's up there grinding right now.
He's trying to get it going for him. He's trying to get it going. Like, let's go.
Man.
We trying to bounce in here, man.
They're going to send him down to the bullpen. He's like, I got it from here.
Yeah.
Crazier has happened.
Look at Peacock. He's going to start a game, close a game. He's overboard. There they go, back to the Apple store.
There they go, back to the Apple store.
Is there a limit to how many iPads you can use? It seems like there's just more every time we look.
I feel like after 2 it's cheating. I do. I feel like that's like, how many iPads do you need? Do you need to see every angle of my slider?
I mean, when you saw the old TBT of John Gomes with the Mohawk right there, I'll get my homework done at 2. I'll get my homework done at 3. There was no one coming into the bullpen that I didn't know what he had. Like, what are you going to look at? Damn guy here to the yard at 11. Done the crossword puzzle in a half hour. Right? Man, do your homework.
It's like the whole looking at placement cards every time when you're in the outfield.
You only play so many games a pluck.
It's eye wash. That's what we call eye wash. Yeah. Like, man, go hit.
You're about to toe into the box of this man, and you don't know what he has?
At this point in the year, that's unacceptable. Like, go ahead, man. And I'm oh, there you go.
Ooh, I like that TBT.
That's tight.
That's Photoshop.
That's tight.
That's Photoshop? That's an actual photo.
That's an actual pic, man.
That's an actual photo.
I ever put my glove on my head. Where y'all finding this stuff?
I can't even hear you behind that with that.
Got some Houston fans getting crunk. They can't wait to get home to Paul Wall. Listen to that grill. Yeah.
Sitting sideways.
Yep. Paul Wall firing the grill up. We can grill in the front yard all the way throughout.
I love DC. I love Houston. I love these cities, man. They all have their own style, their own energy. But Texas, baby, you know when you in Texas, man. Mustard and mayonnaise sitting the highway. Yeah, I like that. I love Texas, man.
Now batting the shortstop, Turner.
All righty.
See, so we can turn it back. So when James came in again, he had Harris piggybacking, right? Just in case James got in some trouble, boom, Harris shut it down. Okay? Rondon coming right there. He had Peacock piggybacking right there. Fernando Rodney on the Washington side comes in again. He was left out to dry.
That's depth and trust.
Yeah.
Guys you trust. And if they already know in the bullpen, they already know the matchup. See, that's the makings of a good bullpen. You know the scenarios that you're going to get up in. You know, there's no question, you know. I mean, you know, it's fun to watch the bullpen because when the phone rings for Houston, one guy gets up. So you know what the scenario. It's not like it's a frantic move of a whole bunch of guys moving. It's like, hey, you got the 7.
And they sure ain't calling for a lefty because they ain't got one.
They ain't got one, yeah. He's sitting next to you. Yeah. Which is impressive within itself. Not having a lefty, but still having the guys that have the trust and the stuff to get people out. That's filthy. He's not calling that ball down because he can't see it. He can't see the depth.
Late break.
Yeah. Hoping he can put one in the seats, to be honest with you.
He can put one in the seats. That can do nothing but ruin the ERA. They done this game. They done. They still got weapons down there. Washington's got no one left down there. Doolittle would have to go too strong.
Peacock is not as aggressive as he was yesterday, though. You know what I mean? Like, he's not as sharp. Maybe mentally he didn't really think he was going to get into this game, you know? And that happens sometimes, you know? But the one thing they have for Houston, they got their horse getting up tomorrow. So that game is going to be short unless something happens where the game gets out of hand. Shoot, you could chew on some Advil. You know what I mean? I'm not getting up tomorrow.
You got 3-2, 2 outs. You got the runners in motion right here. A single could score 2. This is where Peacock drops El Nastio. Whoop. Oof. Thing ran right back in on his hands.
He was on it, though. Clank, clank, clank.
See?
Everybody here waiting for something to happen. They waiting for something to happen. You can feel the energy. They just like, come on, man. Get us something to cheer
roll over that glove right there. I need him to shuffle. Okay, I need you to get over, hit your chest in front of the ball, get down. Don't bend at your waist, bend at your knees.
Backhand last
Darn
resort.
World Series. You get airs too, kid.
Oh, my God.
That hurt.
Wow. Hey, Yuli go hard. He go hard over there, man.
He's got his shooting glasses on tonight.
I've been wanting to say that. I didn't know if we could say that, but he definitely got some rifle glasses on today. We got to clean this game up. We got to clean your glasses game up, bro. You a bad man, but that's what me and Johnny do on the team. It's like, you a bad man, but we got to clean that up, bro.
Sometimes it's not your fault. I got you. Maybe my fault. I help you out. That's gold over there.
Am I wrong? I still don't understand why you slide at first base. Can you explain that, please?
I think laying down, you think you can extend send your body quicker than you leaping.
It's already been proven, though, that it's faster.
Then why you ask the dang question then?
Because why do pros still do it?
Bring it up to the science guy.
I'm just saying, why do
We're talking a picture about sliding head first.
There's all these analytics in sports now.
You
that's
don't
already
have a
been
right to
proven.
question anything at 256.
That's my job is to question
You
it.
don't have a right to
My
question
job
it.
is to question it.
Sometimes
I
you're
wanna
just
know.
willing to do whatever it takes.
Like,
I
I just don't understand the strategy there.
You don't understand a lot at 250.
That's not true. I had a lot of time to study and write in the book. I watched a lot more than y'all did because I was in the game.
Absolutely. I've done it. I have no idea. It's an instinct thing. I have
You
no
just
idea.
black out at about 50 feet.
Yeah.
You figure if you dive, it's going to work.
Nope.
Who is this DJ?
Damn.
It's from the West Coast, that's for sure. I've heard a lot of West Coast out here.
That's why these folks ain't leaving.
I paid 20 cents. Oh, man. Oh, they done did
Yes.
good. Oh,
They
go
got you out
Wesley.
here in the rain.
Go Wesley. Go Wesley. Go Wesley. He put some lemon meringue on my head, man. I'm down with Wesley, though. They do this on my show. We did on the show Whip Around. They kill me all the time. They be killing me. Why they do me like that, man? I need that for my gram. I need that for my gram, man. I need that. They having a good time in that truck all dry. Y'all having a good time in that truck all dry. That's all right.
You got to pull up that sabermetrics of diving head first instead of getting on train.
You have every request you want. You got it. You got that one for the gram.
They just let Snoop Dogg ride throughout the inning.
They let him snoop. It's off the rails up there in the DJ booth. It's off the rails. It's off the rails, bro. Digital has been on fire today, by the way. They've been on fire, man. That's all right, though. Drinks on me after this series.
Yep. Yes.
Drinks on me. Nah, I take that back. Drinks on Shanks. I'm going to tell him, too, when I see him.
I'll be sure to text him right now.
I tell him. He said, nice suit. I said, you ought to know. You bought it. I told Dombrowski that in Detroit. I said, you ought to know. You bought it. I've been stealing money from you all year.
I like this, Bryce. This could go for both y'all guys. We got a couple times. What's your best story about Big Papi?
We're in Japan playing their best in the Japan series. He tells me on the bench, and he remembers the story. He said, Negro, Willie, he's going to throw me the changeup. I'm going to hit it under lights. I say, all right, I'm seeing. Fastball, slider, and this is a submarine guy, a guy he's never seen, but he had a little book out on him. He throws the changeup, and he hits it in the Tokyo Dome off the lights. And he flips the bat so far that it almost hits Bruce Bochy in the head. It's a very big head, but... And we went 8. And I jumped on Bruce Bochy's back because, I mean, he said he was going to do that. And as soon as he hit it, we were on the third base side. He looks us in the dugout and flips the bat in the dugout, and the ball's soaring. And the ball, we never saw the ball again. Grand slam. It was the coolest thing I ever seen. That's how you know they're bad men, though. That's how you know when it's like, I'm going to look for my pitch, and when he makes that mistake, I'm not going to miss it. But, yeah, Papi was a bad man.
Mr. Gomes?
Oh. It's so hard. I mean, you talk about Babe Ruth calling a shot. I can tell you about 12 times this guy's called his shot, just like that, in his game drive. He ended up in the point at home plate. Yeah. But, man, this dude was a bad man. I remember in the playoffs in 2013, we were going against Tampa with David Price. And when you play at home, you just come to the yard casual, real casual, shorts, don't matter. My man rolls in a suit. Like, this dude just came from a wedding. Now he's going to play in a playoff game. Small clubhouse there. I was like, what happened? Like, it's a suit. And he goes, oh, this is for post-game. We're like, facing Price. This is for post-game.
Don't worry, I'm going to be there.
You wouldn't believe this. He was rifling balls in the seats all night long and wore that suit right on that studio for post-game.
Like I told you, I'll be a bad man. I was a bad man. Best clutch hitter, and especially in the postseason. The dude's a bad man.
And then if you want another one, remember in Baltimore when he just went bananas on that the bullpen phone. Remember when he got thrown out of the game and he took the bat to the bullpen phone, just went shatter, shatter, shatter.
That was actually my first time in D.C. was for that game. I was at a bar.
Yeah.
Saw Bobby go ham.
The funny thing was, during all that, Dustin Pedroia is trying to, like, tackle him. He's like a little gnat on his back. I remember talking to Dustin, like, what did you think you were going to do?
Yeah. But if you know Dustin, he's the one guy that has that courage to stop him, though. Like, you know what I mean? But, yeah. Poppy's the best, man. Really happy for him.
He's the best superstar I ever played with.
Poppy's awesome.
He might not know your name, player 24, 25, but he sure does care about you, boy.
Oh, Tuve got a hold of one. That's dropping.
He's lucky he didn't hit that ball out.
Tuve hit safely again in another postseason game.
Death of 1,000 cuts. This is this game feels like. We're going to let you bleed out slow. We're going to give you that same pain and agony you did to us game 2 in your own house in front of your people.
Looking ahead, what does that do for the Nats' drive to the stadium tomorrow? Are you more motivated? Are you kind of deflated?
Nah, man, it don't matter. Win or lose, you got to clean the slate right after the game.
Yeah.
Win or lose, you got to clean the slate. Like I said, the only momentum that can change is on a plane flight. You know, you got a game coming up today almost.
How long did it take you to clean that slate?
You actually say 30 minutes, man. 30 minutes. There's a little more riffraff in the playoffs, but you know you do it all year, man. You got to clean the slate. 4 for 4. You got to clean the slate and go back to even.
The thing about it is the Nats have never been here. This core Astros group has been here. So now they're putting a lot of pressure, and they're in uncharted waters. Yes, oh, my goodness, he squared up another ball. You can hear that sound from here. Yeah. He's been squaring up balls all day long. But, I mean, this is uncharted waters for this organization, for this manager, for this team. Yeah, it's nice that we got here, but these fans want to win. You know what I mean? They want to see them hoist the trophy in the nation's capital. But all these fans understand we're going up against a buzzsaw in the Houston Astros. This is a good team. You know what I mean? It's a well-talented team. And now we're giving their horses another chance at us. See, that was the one thing in the back of my mind. It's like, man, we got a chance to miss it. Now you're giving these horses another chance with scouting against us.
The man of the hour, Alex Bregman.
Oh.
Yeah, so you're talking, they're dead even after this game right here. But this could have been the game they clinched. They could have been hosting the trophy. El Sweepo, but that wasn't going to happen. Man,
Digital Boss wants us to have an umbrella game, but what do you think? What do you think, point guard, umbrella?
I mean, you're the one that doesn't do rain.
Oh, you've been trying to be funny over there, Mr. 250.
That dropped. That took a bounce.
You done woke up the bear.
Yeah.
You done woke him up.
You didn't woke him up.
Okay, those little bloop fly balls to right field, guess what? Not no more. He's getting the head out right here.
It's like when Steph see it go down once.
Uh-huh.
When he's breaking and he see it go down once and Clay see it go down.
We go.
We pulling up on the fast break and you know how it is.
Now they are hitting. Now they're hitting the exits.
See, here goes this man right here.
3 for 5 tonight for Bregman. 5 ribbies.
And the ball squared up.
Yeah.
It's not like bloops. It's like, oh, I'm on you now.
He went to the people for 4 runs.
Yeah, I'm on you.
Yep.
Seems
like I thought you were in a slump. He said, yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
See you in Houston, Cup.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I said it earlier, but imagine the Houston fans right now. They like, oh, boy. They're sold out already.
Hey. Off that moonshine. All right. There goes the top of the 8. Meanwhile, in Houston, there you go.
Oh, they got that walk.
There you go.
No, fake. Not it.
That looked better on you.
Yep, not it.
Not it.
Nope.
I like that.
Oh, it's not stand-up time. My bad.
Like I was saying, they just did 50-50 raffle. Someone walking out here with 107,000. Now look at these people pouring out. Yep. Yep. Check my numbers, by the way.
Bingo. What?
And we back. Another quick out for the Nats.
Yeah, ground ball from Eaton. Yeah, you see right there, Bregman huge, Sereno's huge. You know,
we already know who the two options are. Who's your MVP? Three options. There's three options for player of the game. Go Chirinos, Jose the starter, and then Bregman with his 5 ribbies.
Bregman, 5 ribbies, you eating. You eating. You going to the hometown buffet twice with the plate, you know, on rib night. You living your life. You've been there.
I love that I'm going with the pitcher on this one.
Oh, you going with the
Yeah,
pitcher?
he deserves player of the game. He deserves player of the game.
Nah, that looked worse than the umbrella. Yeah, that looked worse. Yeah, that looked worse. It's all good. I love Fox. I'm down for the cause.
At the end of the day, man, we at the World Series. We got a beautiful view.
Exactly.
Every World Series game.
We're watching the World Series at the World Series. It don't get no better than that, baby. Yeah, it don't get no better than that. I don't know where our talented, very talented and hardworking digital group got pink trash bags from to cover the cameras, but very festive. Very festive, to say the least. Very festive. I appreciate that. You can obviously tell that the cameras are worth more than us. So, I know where I stand with the equipment.
I mean, I don't know if it stands true for you, but the cameras are definitely more expensive than I am.
And that's okay. No, I'm back in the same boat. I'm getting rained on just like you.
So you said the winner of this game will win the series.
I believe it.
100%.
The momentum to come in this park and steal 2 games in the fashion that they have, it's truly impressive. And it's been a long time since Altuve has thrown that deep in the hole. That's the shortstop spot. So you could tell the throw was a little awkward for him, but a little tough. DJ back.
So let's say the score stays the same at the end of the game. What's being said in the clubhouse, in the Nationals clubhouse?
Tough one, boys.
0 runs last night, or 1 run last night. As it sits right now, 1 run tonight. We got a hit.
No.
We got a hit. This is the team we put 12 runs up against. This is the team we just went out and beat Garrett Cole. Man, you got a hit.
We got to win tomorrow. Got to win tomorrow.
Gotta
You got to push him. You got to push him, to the brink. You got to push him.
Where it stands now, the last Nationals W in the postseason at home was still Game 3 of 1933.
I wasn't at that one. Train and I weren't calling that one.
We weren't calling that one. Theodore was at that one on a donkey.
Yep.
On a donkey. He rode up on a donkey at will call. Yeah, so
the old science guy might have been there though. Now he was talking about it.
Oh man,
that's where he became a Senators fan. Probably.
And the fans are waiting for him here to really get going. We done gave you a cake. We done sung happy birthday 32 times.
So this is momentum right here for tomorrow. My man goes deep right here, nothing for tonight. Trust me, nothing for tonight. But that's carryover. Carryover. We want a little swag going in tomorrow.
He's at Bill Nye with the spin rate. Weatherman. We looking like we had a Redskins game.
That one girl was, yeah. That one fan.
They still haven't won a game, huh? Strike, Redskins.
The last World Series game get rained out. I was at that one. 2008, Game 5. Not only was it a rain out, it was a 2-day delay.
Wow.
Remember.
Wow.
Rained out in the 7th on getaway day, which would be like tomorrow. Okay, so everyone's supposed to go. We get rained out. We don't even have a hotel because we done checked out of our hotel. We had to go all the way up to Waynesboro, Delaware.
To get a room.
Yeah, to get a room. Try and stay in Philly for an extra 4 days. That's fun. Especially when you're not the home team.
Especially when you're not the home team, yeah. They gonna talk about you for days on end.
Philly goes hard. Philly, when you're on the bus in Philly, you ride like this right here. They'll be throwing rocks at your bus.
Worst, I don't want to say worst fan base in baseball, but the worst is a visiting player.
Philly.
Yes, that'd be like the most passionate for their home team.
They're relentless. Like they would call my room. I had to pull my phone off the hook. They were the Phillies. How their bullpen is, it was staggered top to bottom. Well, the Phillies were on the top. After the first 3 days, the Phillies went to the bottom because they didn't want to talk to the fans anymore. That's how relentless the Philly fans were. Hey, they booed Santa Claus, man.
True.
You boo St. Nick.
He still comes to my house.
The series is incredible. We really are back at square one. We're at a regular 3-game series. You got Cole and you still got Verlander. We got Scherzer and we got Strasburg.
This is what it's about, though.
Right.
Going toe-to-toe to the end, man. They're the two hottest teams. If you look at the numbers in the women's, they're the two hottest teams. So, that's nice, man. I appreciate that. That's nice. I appreciate that.
I'll hold my own umbrella. I ain't
Start
like...
calling Jenko Mr. Farnsworth Bentley.
Yeah.
I got it.
You don't need no umbrella.
I got it. I got it for you.
How much you hit in high school?
Go ahead and hold that umbrella. Go ahead. Go ahead.
If you hit under 300, you don't deserve an umbrella. Nah, you can take it. I'll just.
Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of losing my man card holding this.
Yeah, I don't feel like,
These fans out here
he
grinding.
said, I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Yeah.
Remember in Cassie, too? I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. He said, was he cool? Yeah, she was cool.
So like Phil Mickelson, someone holding the umbrella.
We from the Bay, too. Like, yeah. Can't go back to Petaluma like that. Said, I heard you. I saw you on the digital.
Someone holding the umbrella for you.
Yeah.
Come back.
No, he can't come back.
Hair.
Yeah.
He used to have dreads.
I did. I miss him.
I know. They are really trying to make it interesting in this game right now, huh?
You're still a long way away.
Yeah.
It's just so funny that
you got 5 outs to give, and you got 7 runs to get.
Right. It's just so funny that the road teams won each time because we always got to hit that bottom half.
Yeah, man. That's why I told Janko. I said, man, the home team got a hit. That's all right, though. Wow, I cannot believe they jumped and scored this many runs again on them like this.
Well, it's actually about what Washington's not scoring.
Right.
It was a great game 2 innings ago.
I mean, we'll see how this pans out, but if it doesn't, you're running at 17 innings, 2 runs.
Yeah.
You sure didn't get here doing that.
Absolutely. And they mashed St. Louis. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta look at the track record coming in, and they were on and popping, man.
Ooh.
That's cold-blooded right there.
That's a great pitch.
2-2 again. That's a big chase pitch right there.
No one's hitting that pitch.
Nope.
No one.
Best option is lay off. He can have whatever he wants in this inning, boy. Ryan's there. Slow momentum right here to carry over for tomorrow. Nice little 3-run piece to get that clubhouse going at the end.
Feels a little nippy right now.
It ain't hot.
Try to trick him with that changeup early.
Effectively wild right
now. The fans, okay, we lost the game. We just want to cheer. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We just want to. We just want to sing. You know. Zim run. They telling Zim to run into that ball. Working at USC.
Mm-hmm. Them Ducks.
Mm-hmm.
Land of 200 uniforms. Oh, God, he didn't drive seat. Go ahead, drive a ball. Put a ball in a gap. No, you stand down.
2-0 count.
Peacock's at 31. He's down tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's down tomorrow. You know what I mean? You're going to give him tomorrow. Hopefully he's not in a scenario where you have to use him. And then the off day, hopefully they'll have him in Texas ready.
Who do you think the Astros bring out in the ninth in a non-save situation? You still bring out Ozuna, or you let him rest tonight?
No, you let him rest.
Have him ready for tomorrow.
At a 7-run lead, I'll give you like 4 or 5 if it's a non-save sitch, but 7-run, you ought to be able to get out of that with anyone down there.
Oh, everybody going to start their car.
Hope no one takes my bird scooter out front. That's the only way I get around this place.
Who is the DJ?
And we are back at the top of the ninth. Great
Thought he
pitch
jumped
by
that.
Weta. Let's start at the top of the ninth with TBT. Let's get some laughs in. What's it going to be?
We got
Drum roll, please.
Bam.
You see them guns?
How many balls you shot? Or
You
no,
see them
still
guns?
haven't seen a ball clear the restaurant.
You
I ran into his people.
want to know who caught this ball? Nobody.
Nobody.
Okay. And there was no debates if the ball was juice. That was straight meat hooks getting right through the zone. Troy Percival.
He hit that ball all the way to Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
That ball was smoked.
Yeah.
See how he let you know?
I was in
And
no
that's
hurry.
why behind door number 2, he won a nice shiny slider from you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That ball was a long way, bro.
You could just rival down G5 Lear jet right down the middle. I'll turn that pig around too.
What's
You do
your-
a little rinky dink. Ah, that kind of bums me out.
Johnny, what would you say is your favorite regular season moment in your career?
Opening day, man. Opening day. Anytime you got your feet on the line. Feet on the line. There's 3 times you get your feet on the line. Opening day, All-Star game, and playoffs.
Honor your family, the team you represent. You know, there's no better feeling. There's no better feeling than
Opening
that.
day. Because you know what? You haven't got over yet. You haven't let up a homer. Yeah, you got a 0 ERA.
Yeah.
You ain't miserable yet.
Yeah.
Feeling fresh, leaving spring training, got a nice base tan from Florida or Arizona.
I've been lucky to make an all-star team, and that's a cool honor to represent your community and your city and your team and be honored by your peers, and that's a dope feeling, you know what I mean? Like, so, and when you're in the locker room, it's like no one can ever take that away from you, you know what I mean? Regardless of what happens in your career, you can say you're one of the best in the world, you know what I mean? So it's fun. It's really fun, man. A lot of oil, too. A lot of oil, man.
Talking about chains.
A lot of
no cubic zirconia in those.
They showing out. They showing out.
Yeah. Flawless.
Even my mom and my family, I want to go to the parties. I said, I know you want to live your life. I walked them in the party and walked them straight out. I said, y'all have fun. Y'all have fun. Literally, walked them in and walked them right out. Have fun.
Torino might go one more time. He said, I'm chasing hardware right here.
Yeah.
He's saying, I want that shit.
You get an add-on with that check. You get an add-on with that check.
Yeah.
I know how that feels.
A Corvette or a new truck for the ranch.
Look at A-Rod with his people.
Come on, man.
A-Rod got 5 people. He got Instagram guy, Twitter guy, Facebook guy. What's up, Dove? Dove's the best.
Dovey's a sellout. That's what Dovey is. That's what Dovey is. Dovey's a sellout.
Dovey was working at UCLA. And A-Rod called. He went from covering girls badminton to on a Learjet. He said he had to move on up. He had to move on up. Dovey had to move on up. He said, no. As much as I love the Bruins, I got to be on that jet. Dovey's the best, though. What's going on?
What do we got going on right here? Check swing. Oh, man.
Felt
right. A little tweak.
Yeah, right.
Felt a little tweak. Hey.
That's funny.
That was low-key funny.
That's funny right there. He said, A-Rod, get Poppy. That's pretty funny right there. That's very funny right there. I'm going to tell him in the meeting, too, tomorrow. I'm going to tell him in the meeting. Can you tap him? Can you tap him on this show?
Call to Poppy so he can sign it.
Yeah. Can you tap him? You want to talk about the ego being hurt. Woo. Spicy nachos on that one. Yeah, that was funny the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, man, he's chasing hardware.
He ain't trying to go home yet.
He's chasing hardware.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
He gave him the okie doke.
He did.
He said, my knee don't hurt. I lied. Wow.
Hey.
Bleed you out.
I don't think Mr. Gomes is here for this question. Player of the game in this game. You have Bregman, you got Chirinos, and you got the starter, Jose. Jose.
He threw donuts up all game, saved the bullpen. Look how Washington bullpen's set up right now. I got Jose.
I love it.
Jose.
Batter goes with the pitcher, and the pitcher goes with the batter.
Those other guys, like Bregman, he's supposed to do that. We expected him to do that. Chirinos down at the bottom of the lineup. My man's hot right now.
Right.
He's hot right now. But, man.
It's the same area they keep missing.
Yeah.
It's down and in where you can spin it, you know. It's like they're going to look back on this tape and it's like, man.
Location's got to be on one of those 10 iPads in there. Trying.
Right. Launch angle, all that.
Mm-hmm.
You see, we don't have earpieces. They got bedazzled earpieces, man. But we on our way up. Man. We on our way up.
Oh, they're trying to score 10.
They are going.
He overthrew it again.
And he got him at the plate.
Yeah, but he still
got
a runner at second.
Imagine if Soto could have made that throw last night.
He didn't want to go. He didn't want to go. He didn't want to go home. He didn't want to score. He had his hesitation to him where he's like, I can't believe you sending me.
He wasn't in that fourth gear.
Poppy!
Pinch number 44 yard on Alvarez.
Imagine like, bro, he's not going to say hi. Stop trying.
I know.
That was a beautiful throw and an even
Great
better tag.
yeah.
Even better tag. Just go up, down, right?
Yeah.
Just go up, down.
And he let him have the plate, so he kept out of harm's way with the slide.
Yeah, I tell you what, 10 years ago, that'd be a yard sale of equipment. You could just take them out. That's how the game has changed right there. You just slide back behind home plate, up, down, just like you said.
How do you guys feel about that change of rule? The Buster Posey rule, as people like to call it.
I don't like it.
Think it doesn't
I'm
matter?
all for safety, man. I call in. But I tell you what, you know how many catchers have been taken out in this game? You talk to Buster, you talk to a lot of catchers. He was in a bad position.
Yeah.
We changed the rule because Buster was in a bad position. Ray Fosse done got his whole career taken away from him with Pete Rose. We didn't change no rule.
In an all-star game.
Yeah, in an all-star game. There's been tons of guys getting blown up.
Right. Jordan, that's going to stay in play. That's it for the top half of the inning. 3 more outs.
3 out.
3 more outs to that one. Mr. D-Train would say.
I'm chilling.
Let's go to another TBT while we're in between innings, please.
Oh, here we go.
Let's do it. What we got?
Here we go.
Someone's on blast. Bam.
Jonny Gomes. Johnny Damon. Great teammate. Great guy. Happy-go-lucky, man. You know his energy, man. You know what I mean? Always happy, man. So we got along great, man. I love that dude, man.